Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is, of course, Sunday, and that means it is time for us to be tuning in to a little bit more Warframe. Hello, hello, hello. I see we got Villa Self. Hello there. Woohoo, Kenjineer is here. I am indeed. Welcome to the stream. I see we got Beardface. Hello there to you as well. And we had Drake a bit before the stream. Hello all to you as well, Drake. How are you guys all doing today? Welcome, welcome. As the stream title may suggest, I have got a very singular plan in mind today. I'm going to be hitting up Disruption as much as possible. It is a very fun game mode and plenty of good rewards. I want to be doing a bunch of that. I have that freedom, I'm going to do it, basically. But of course, we have always got the saucy at the start, so we'll be jumping on with that before we get diving into the rest of it. Hello, Rexian, how are you doing today? Puns and Shotgun saying, let's solve this practical problem. Absolutely, we're going to smash on through it. So, to get things kicked right off the bat, I've already set to public, so if you want to join in today's sortie, send a message to the Kenjineering game. You can do that very simply, just a /w, the Kenjineer, and then just whatever message you want to send. Hopefully, something along the lines of, hi, I would like to join, probably. That would make sense. But yes, indeed, let's have a look at what we got for today's sortie. We have got a hijack mission, so that's with augmented enemy shields. Alright, we're going to need shields as well for that. We got a rescue mission with enemy physical enhancement. We'll see what the physical is in a bit. And a mobile defense radiation hazard. Ooh, a little bit spicier to finish. Alright, alright. We can handle this. We've already got Beard in the squad. So there's 2 more slots open. Send me a message. I'll bring you on in. And we'll take the sortie from there. So, a hijack to start with. I think I know exactly what I need for that. Sortie? Sortie indeed. There we go. Drake taking up the 3rd slot. Kitty. And of course I've got to pet the kitty if it's right there. That's of course with the Katia armor because, why not? Kinda goes with it. Kinda. Oh, have I sorted the former today? I don't think I have. Nope, let's sort that now. There we go. I need some more blueprints. So, let's get off me a profit taker loadout and set up for this. I'm going to bring Hildren. I don't use Hildren all that often, so let's bring her for this. That should be absolutely fine. And some basic standard weaponry, you know, the good stuff. Pet a cat? Absolutely. Pet a gavat. Okay, have I got Prime Sure-Footed on this Hildren? Because if not, ooh. I haven't, and I've got lots of strength. Alright. Why have I got lots of strength? Oh, probably a pillage build. Alright, alright, alright. Let's fix that. I'm going to just bring a different build. Prime Sure-Footed, redirection, adaptation. This is a tank build if ever. Tank build and lots of range. You know what, let's go with that. This needs some formering at some point. I'm just not doing it today. We'll get around to it. We'll get around to it. Nothing weird in here. Nope, nothing weird. Good, let's just use it. Hello, Decon V, how are you doing today? We're saying, finally found an automatic secondary I like, Brisbane Twin Gremlins. Oh, well, if it works for you, go for it, absolutely. Alright, and let's jump into the hijack. Hello, Warro, how are you doing? And we've got our plat giveaway going once again today, guys. As ever, open to all platforms, so if you want to have a chance at that, as many of you are already doing, make sure you do hit that platinum giveaway option. I can see on the ticker it's already feeding through, so you know the bot is actually listening today. That is a good thing. Yeah, let's get this all cracking and underway.
Your target today
Let's go.
Corpus Rover. Take control and escort the rover to extraction.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Oh, under. There we go. Hey, yay. You finally got that 90s Prime chassis? Nice. Doesn't matter how long it takes, so long as you get it, eh, mate? You're there. It's yours. These guys are all dead. That's cracked. Let me just pop myself up onto here. We're good to go. Let's beast this mission. Took like 20 relics. I mean, were you doing them on your own, or were you doing rad parties there, Warro? So how's you'll have your Nidus? Nice. I don't know where that rocket went. Didn't seem to home in on that guy. Those ones got hit. Blow me out. Look at him go! Oh, oh dear. That is one very, very dead corpus. Let's do it again. But not to that one. I do like it when a weapon has some serious heat. You got to enjoy the ragdolls. Just solo but queued public. Ah, you see, that's part of it then. That slows it right the way down. Because not only do you need 4 times as many relics, you also then need to actually get those relics yourself. Rather than have someone else get them for you and they bring the relics. You see what I mean? So you've got to run 4 times as many fishes and 4 times as many actual relic gatherings. So yeah, that definitely does slow it down. You get 20 rewards along the way rather than, you know, what would have been 5. But it's the time cost. Hey, you got there in the end. You got there. Oh, bye-bye to that one. I just love doing that. It's just so satisfying. Oh, gotta reload. That's slightly less satisfying. There we go. Bye, have a nice day. Statistically, yes, but in real world it's going to take you forever to gather a team. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to farm. If you're trying to farm the latest thing and not too long after it's been released, it shouldn't take that long. Honestly, unless you're on a low population platform, like if you're on Switch or something, then yeah, it's going to struggle more there. But if you're on PC, it's no question. Now, if it's not a more recent item, then yeah, absolutely, it's going to be a bit more difficult to get a team together. There's not really much way around that. But Nidus is new. There is the other option, of course, where if you just farm enough items, sell them, get that, buy the thing you need. Yeah, the Switch population is just so low that building rad shares really is a struggle. Unless it's like day 1 or week 1. After that. Xbox and PlayStation, it lasts a bit better, I'm told. And PC obviously has it pretty damn solid. Just another reason to look forward to crossplay, basically. Going to open up all the queues for everyone then. At least that's the hope. That's the dream. Alright, what is the next one? It was the rescue, and it's puncture. Alright, cool. Let's go get ready for the rescue. Make that happen. Let's bring a nice speedy frame. Let's bring one that we talked about in... Oh, yeah, talked about in a recent video. Wukong. Wukong's a speedy boy. I didn't need to roll up here to click tick, but whatever. Wukong is a speedy boy. Yeah, he's not the fastest frame in the game, but he doesn't have to be. He is perfectly good at what he does, and that's what we're looking for in a frame. Perfectly good at what they do. Wukong's one of the most used Warframes right now? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Wukong Prime was only recently vaulted. Semi-recently vaulted, I think it was. So, there's been a long time for people to get hold of his Prime. On top of that, his base frame is very accessible too. Ludicrously accessible. And he is an all-round capable frame, so yeah. He's going to be highly used for a very good set of reasons. It's a matter of debate whether DE made him too powerful. I can't really weigh in on that, to be quite honest, because he does have his limitations. There is no doubt about it. He definitely does have limitations. It's just the core of this game he is very good at. Getting kills, he can handle that. Getting through a mission relatively quickly, well, he can do more than relatively quickly. Dealing with moments of at least pseudo stealth, but not outright having to be invisible all the time, you can do that. Like I mentioned in the video about him, his biggest weakness is his crowd control. Despite what some commenters would like to have you believe in on that video, his crowd control is lacking. And someone try and tell me that the Cloud Walker opening up someone for a finisher should be considered his crowd control. It's like, well, yeah, opening someone for a finisher is a support thing. Staggers them slightly, so that is technically crowd control. But no. No, that is not crowd control. That's like saying that Frost's first ability should be considered a damaging ability. Like, yes, it deals damage, but it's not a real proper damage ability. No. And the other bit where Wukong actually acts, I didn't go over too much detail in the video, is that he's not too great at clearing entire rooms. He's very good at clearing through enemies in a standard fashion, but he hasn't got the room nuke potential of, say, like Sarin or Vemba, of Equinox. He's fine with that. He's absolutely fine not quite reaching that level, because he's still very good in others. Now, Beard has already jumped the gun for me very nicely and has put up the prediction. What reward do you think we're going to get from the final stage of the sortie? Is it going to be an Anasa Sculpture? Is it going to be Endo? Or is it going to be anything else at all? You hit the spanner icon at the bottom of your chat window, you can join in onto that prediction. And if you're correct, well, you got yourself a bunch of extra spanners. What more can you ask for? Alright, so, Nezerino, let's grab the one with the safeguard. There we go. Suitably protected, ready for the radiation. Let's do this. I see we got bets flinging both ways at the moment. Some people think it's going to be an Asus. Some people think it's not going to be Endo items. Well, could go either way. I really don't know. Here's the nature of the gamble. Of course, if you're right, that gives you more spanners, which gives you more options if you want to go for the hydrate, go for the random loadouts, or even work your way up to the VIP option. Those are all there for you. It's been a while since I pointed this out, in case anyone's forgotten. Curia! You can always find that Curia right there above that doorway. Always on this tile. Every single time. Never missing. Just part of the tile. I should probably start protecting everything else here. Ability in use. What do you mean? I haven't covered that, have I? I brought Safeguard, didn't I? Unless someone else protected it. Ah, someone else protected it. Right, yes. That's going to be it. Probably Beard. Almost certainly Beard. There we are. I've put a shield onto Drake. He won't be accidentally murdering us with extra radiation. I've got a new bro in the squad. They don't know what a Curia is. Aww. Except they are... What rank are they? 16. I mean, they're not that new. I'm actually kind of surprised they've not had someone mark a Curia for them before. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, so I apparently have Oxlers equipped. I must have left that from fishing the other day. Need to do a bit of fishing to get some amp pieces put together.
Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
We are ready on the next terminal. Let's get it protected. It is still nicely looked after themselves. Right, protect Oxlus. I'd like to. There we go. Just about got that onto Oxlus there. Protect Beard's pet as well. Sounded like Drake lost his shield, so let's put a new one on him. There it is. And where's the other person? It's all the name over here. Where did we go to? Ah, there they are. They are moving very quickly. Exceedingly quickly. Almost as if it was bugged, because they're Octavia. I have no idea where they are. Ah, good old mobile defense, where we just kind of wait a moment for things to actually happen. And they probably won't. Although, I feel like I'm being slowed by something. I do feel like I was being slowed there. I'm not sure what by. Yeah, I'm definitely being slowed. Has Drake lost his shield again? Yeah, he's got a radiation proc. Drake, sit still so I can put that on you. Goddamn gloom. Radiation procs and gloom are honestly one of the worst combinations. They can slow you right down. Is this protected? Yes, it is. Can't tell. I don't think I have got shields on these guys here. Drake's not showing as being shielded, so there we go. Got Drake shielded again. Yeah, he's fully shielded. That is fully shielded. That pet is once again fully shielded. Like saying, but with a shield I can't slow and one-shot you. I mean, yeah, that's the intent. That is literally the intent. Also, you can't one-shot. I've got shield gate. Did you forget about that, Mr. Inara? Shield gate is a thing. The one defense that Naros doesn't have, aside from all the others that it doesn't have. Alright, we're done here. Let's move. Job's a good one. Let's see, what do we get from today's sortie? We have got Kuva. There we are, that goes straight into the anything else category. We have gotten Kuva. Those of you who guessed that, you're the winners. Alrighty. GG's on that. I'm sure Mios was probably a bit confused as to the whole but with a shield, but yeah. Whatevs. Right, let's head on down to the relay real quickly. Just before we get on with the rest of it, let's pop into good old Strata relay. Go to the top one, the busiest one. Because of course I've got an MR30 blessing I can use. I want to use it. These guys can't, so they could probably use the blessing. I want to make fuller use of this. Sure, it took forever to get to MR30, so I'm using that ability. Let's go sort that. Oh, bit of load lag. There we are. What have we got at the moment? Default Ember. So we haven't got someone's statue up there at the moment. Let's fix that real quickly. Now, what blessing am I going to give this time? I don't want to give one of these three. These three are boring. Like, a little bit more damage, a little bit more health, a little bit more shields. Yawn. So we got affinity, credit, or resources. You want the fairy for blessing, Beard? You want the fairy blessing? Okay, fine. Fairy blessing it is. Fire Neja. You've been booted out. We're grabbing Fairy Grendel for the blessing. There we are. Y'all can thank Beard for this one. We are having the ugliest possible Grendel doing the blessing instead. Health for Inaros? Inaros does not need the health buff. He does not need it. Also, I don't know if it adds to the base or just adds like a mod, which, if it says a mod, it's even worse. Big number fun? But you can sort your own big numbers. I saw you're already on like 10k health, you're fine. I don't need affinity, I don't need credits. I could use resource drops. Extras of those isn't exactly a negative thing, so we're gonna go for that one. He's done. Yeah, there we are. And of course, the wingless, but still utterly terrifying Fairy Grendel. Just dominating the room with actually kind of slightly blending in colours. I might need to make it even more ugly at some point, but there we go. There we go. Doesn't have the wings to it, but it works. You happy, Beard? Alright then, let's get ready for some disruption. I'm going to leave the relay, which means you guys are going to have to rejoin. Unless anyone else wants to join in for a bit of disruption, I'm going to go smashing through. I don't mind the choice of which one we do. We can do the Corpus one on Apollo, we can do the Grenier one on Kappa, or we can do the Infested one on I honestly don't mind. I just want to do some disruption. So it's more a case of, do you guys want some Axie Relics? Do you want to get Gorse, or do you want to get the Acarius and Exceltra? All disruption, what am I farming? As I said, more the preference of those who are asking. I'm still getting the wing effects. That's a bit weird. I have no wings, but I'm still having the energy of the wings. So now Wukong is just a tornado. Just a bona fide tornado. Lure? Alright, we can do the lure one then. Let's do it. Weapon-wise, yeah, I'll stick with the Envoy. The Envoy's good. The Envoy just works. Altogether, this will just work, yeah. What I will do, actually, is I will switch from Vazarin to Zeneric, just to make sure I have plenty of energy for Wukong, because he can burn through a little bit the way I use him. You vote for Gorse because you fed yours to Helminth? Alright. Let's make a poll out of this. We got votes going either way. Let's make a poll out of this. So, which disruption? So we've got Apollo, which is Corpus. For Axie Relics, I should put that on there. We have got Kappa, which is Grenier for Gorse. And we have got which is Infested for the weapons. I'm just going to shrink that down to weapons. There we are, simple 1 minute poll. Take your pick. Which one are we killing? Which set of disruption nodes are we blasting our way through for as many rewards as possible? A couple votes on the Gorse run at the moment. One for the infested weapons. Or fight the infested, get the Lieutenant weapons, the Acarius and the Exceltra. Votes are very split. The votes are perfectly split out at the moment, actually. If there ain't a majority, I'll just go with Beard's choice. Or plurality, I should say. Not necessarily a majority. Non-pull ahead. Default goes to Beard. You think there's an Evo in chat? I mean, there may be. There may be a few Evos in chat at this point. Yeah, okay. Alright. I see how it is, but the default goes to Beards then. So we're going to go and try and get Gorse on Sedna. The decision has been made. Alright then. I'm going to presume, Beard, you want to be back in this squad then. So let's sort that straight away. Never mind, you're already here. Cool, cool. And if anyone else wants to join in, just quickly send a message over to the Kengineer. We'll get this cracking. I'm going to set this to friends and invite only so we don't get any randoms coming in if someone accidentally disconnects on load. Otherwise, yeah, let's just smash into this. Disruption. You done playing for the day? That's fair, dude. You got your new job hauling concrete tomorrow. Okay. Ah, fair do, fair do. Just a little bit away from the VIP, are you, my dude? Alright then. Oh, I didn't switch Sentinel, I still have Oxalus. Bit. Well, if it dies, it dies. We'll figure it out. Oxlus's best girl? I didn't realise it was a girl. Oxlus looks like a sentinel to me. I don't gender my sentinels, but there you go.
You don't get the goods, ever. Also, the leaders Alad sold the tech will try to kill ya.
Alright, let's start blapping this. Sentinels? Bruh. Bruh. Alright, let's get this cracking. Yep. So we got the first key up and running. Now, where's it going to come from? I think it's going to be this way.
Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock 'em down. First
Not hearing anything.
right. Find a matching conduit.
Switch back. Oh, no, it's almost there.
Unit incoming. Don't let them
So it's come from this side door? Yep, there it is. Got him. Got him.
Looks like some serious crud is going down.
Hello, Nico. How you doing today?
Here's to you, we're not
Dark Cow? Dark Cow, is that? I'm going to go with Dark Cow until you tell me otherwise. Would love if you could make a detailed video on Steel Path, Demolisher, Devilish
Another
Damage Resistance,
satisfied
how to get around it. It's an option, yeah. For any suggestion you have, what you should do is pop it into the suggestions channel on the Discord. If you do ! Discord, that will give you the link on exactly where to pop those. Keeps them all in one place, means I actually know where they are when it comes to seeing if there's a suggestion worth going through at the time. Because obviously there's only so many videos I can do, you know, per week. Yeah, give it a blap down there. Conduit Centuries. We're from this way? Or is it? I don't hear this one yet. It's always a bit odd. Oh, fair enough, Drake. That is a lot of hours. Ah! It's over here. And it's been killed anyway. Cool. We're fine. No problem whatsoever. Steel Path weapon, it's Kuva Shaka to one-shot whatever you so desire. Yeah, Kuva Shaka is a powerful weapon. There's lots of weapons to choose from. I've covered a few different weapons which are effective in their own right. The Clay Prime is a very much an effective one. Okay, take your pick, really. Yeah, I can absolutely go over them. Also, I appear to have Arcane Strike equipped. I didn't mean to have that. Oh well. I think I was using this for some... Oh, yeah, I put the Arcane Strike on for using the Ghoul Saw for the video, because it's a slow weapon. It's a very slow weapon. Oh well.
Demo unit coming
There
in
we are.
fast. That thing bows and you can kiss a conduit goodbye.
Now, where's that one going to come from? The last two have come from down here for this room, so let me check down here. Don't hear anything. Now I can hear something out here. Hello. And goodbye to him. This one's coming from this side. Thought you could get past me. Not happening. Ooh, grab our next key. There we go. That one, quite possibly coming from down here. Yep. That of course allows us to speed over to it and complete the round that a little bit faster. Time saved is money earned. In this case, just getting us slightly closer to getting that Gorse Beer. That's all good. Hold off killing the enemies until the next round. Mainly the heavy units you don't want to be murdering. Again, just those little bits which help speed up disruption, because you get the keys from the heavy units, and you don't kill the heavy units between rounds, you got them ready there for the next round. Well, I didn't see any around me, so that's a little bit of a dud example right now, but you get what I mean. And this one here. Kill them, we get a key. Easy peasy. It's not guaranteed, but it's very common.
Demo unit coming in
One down. Where's he coming? Up here? Two down. There we go. Envoy quickly fell into the same reason I fell out of love with the Brammer. Too easy, takes away the fun of a shooter game. I mean, fair enough. I like having the serious amounts of laps. I do switch guns from time to time, but I just enjoy having absolute overkill from time to time. A lot of the time, in fact. He's good. At least for me.
Don't let them near the conduit.
Here? Nope. From here? No. Up here? Alright, cool. Did not realise there was one going for this one.
Got another round in ya?
I thought we were down there. Well, my one was down there. Oh well. I honestly expected them to come from this side. We'll lose one. It happened. I'll rage blow up absolutely everything there, despite what I just said.
Lock and load.
Yeah, that's fine, Drake. Can I pick this up, please? Thank you. That took a while for it to register. I was trying to pick it up. That was a bit weird. Just a little bit weird. Come on, give us some keys or give us some demolishers. It's a demolisher. Alright. There went the demolisher. Fly over, pop this key in.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Now I'm going to check quickly down here. No beeping, go straight back. Check over this side. No beeping. That's me, it's coming through here. No? Wait, oh, Beard got the one aimed for me. This one's over here. There we go, I've got you. Got him. And white key is right there. Lovely. Alright, this one might come down from here. No. Right up over here. Yep. Got him.
Conduits about to reset. Feeling lucky?
It's easy peasy, really. Don't kill that. We got two of them in. Oh, because I switched to melee and the twin shot them. That wasn't intended. There we go. And no key. I did not think about the twin suddenly using a rocket to blow up half of that room. That was unintended.
Next verse, same as a don't get flanked.
This one might spawn over here. And indeed it did. There we go.
Another satisfied customer.
He's got one spawned over here. And now it's gone. Two more keys, there'll be another simple round complete. I know a lot of people struggle with Disruption. It is one of the tougher nodes in compared to normal missions because there's such a difference between the normal enemy and the enemies that you fight as demolishers. There's no belittling that, but when you get this kind of a pace going to it, you do start to wonder, like, how are people struggling doing it just once? We're on round 5 here. It is just a build check, really. A little bit of a positioning check, but mostly a build check. Got one coming in from over this way. Sounds like Beard's on its trail, so I'm just going to go grab that next key. I trust Beard. And my trust is well placed. Am I farming Gorse? We are farming Gorse at the moment, yeah. I don't need Gorse. Beard does, so we chose this one.
How's that feel?
Steel Path Excavation makes me sad. I mean, Steel Path Excavation has nothing going for it. It's all negatives. There's no positive to be had. I just would avoid it. Right, next round. Just gonna not kill that one whilst I wait over here. No, Bone, don't kill it, don't kill it. Don't kill it! The heavy gunner can drop the key we need. And this time it didn't. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Whatever. So scaling on cryotic farming above Earth? Yeah. It's not an oversight. It is intended because the cryotic isn't the farm that they are buffing there. They buff the reward cycle drops. So you're looking at the relic you get, the mod you get. That's the intended scaling, Drake. They've outright said it. Cryotic not going up is a feature, not a bug. It's saying, again, negative and negative make a positive. No, not when you add them together. I understand you're saying positive products, but these are two things being added together. The issues are multiplicative. Those issues ain't negatives, they are positive issues. Because they increase the number of issues. And we could be arguing the difference between mathematics and semantics all day anyway. Joke aside, nah. There's no positive. Excavator technology is at its peak in the Warframe universe, obviously. I mean, we got to acknowledge the fact that the excavators, they drop with less than full power for reasons. But they straight up run out of power. We don't speed them up with power cells we find around. We literally can only make them operate with the power cells we find around. Like, I would prefer it if the power cells we found around sped it up to a total of, we could have just the normal time, yeah. 1 minute and 40 seconds, is it? Yeah, 1 minute 40 seconds timer that is on a standard excavator. And if you don't have it powered up, then at maximum it takes, say, 3 minutes, something like that. Each power cell you put in speeds it up just that little bit. Because that way then, if the enemies decide, we're not going to spawn now, the mission still completes. It makes sense for the enemies to be bringing the power carriers as just a unit, rather than going, well, hang on, if we just don't bring the power carriers, they can't do their job. You know? What's the best single target weapons currently? Well, the Kuvashaka wouldn't be the answer there, Drake, because Kuvashaka is not single target. In terms of best single target weaponry, the Rubico is right the way up there for single target. Right the way up there. That thing is solid at dealing damage to one thing at a time. There's a reason it was a highly sought weapon for Eidolons, because they're a single target. Melees, you'd be stretching the definition of single target for any melee these days. You really would be. So, if you had to pick one of those that isn't gonna just go straight through whatever you're looking at. Yeah, not going to go in an AoE. Oh, come on, die, 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 die! Shit.
They killed the conduit.
Oh, that one got past me. Let's hit him with the LA there. There we go.
Getting a little hairy. One more hour.
All right, we had a few negatives at once there. Kind of put the hurt on a little bit. Even Beard's bleeding out. That energy drain is That was a bit steep. As I was saying though, with the melee, Wukong Prime is probably going to be the top of the non-directly AoE weapons. It has AoE to it still, instances and whatnot, so that's just kind of, yeah. But it's otherwise, I'd say, pretty much the top. Because you got your various heavy attack weapons that are very powerful as well. You got things like your Stropher, you've got, well, now the Vastalok, you've got Glaive Prime, but they are all intending to hit multiple enemies, so it's kind of different. Where is that one I can hear beeping? Oh, there it is. Focus on getting this one down, thank you. Can I switch weapon before he gets here, please? There we are. Alright. Plus, saying, I watched your video about the Railjack crew members, but that was before Tactical Rank 10. Do I have a new video talking about these elite crew members? I do not know. I've not done anything in the way of testing with them so far, because I've looked at a lot of the bonuses, and a lot of the bonuses are, frankly, forgettable in terms of the elite options there. So most of the same rules still apply in terms of just grab yourself the ones which meet the original criteria. They'll just be slightly better at it. There are a couple of extra buffed ones out there. It's just I've not actually had one pop up in my options yet. Believe it or not, there. I think there's one that gives a bonus to critical chance. I've just not had it as an option every time I checked. It's kind of hard to showcase it when they just don't want to exist. I've not done a video on them so far. Most of the same rules still apply, but you can certainly give them a try. Give them a whirl. Also, I missed Nick's Blow saying, I'm new to Steel Path. How do I do excavation missions? Am I obliged to use Limbo or Frost? A serious defensive and crowd control frame is basically a must, yeah. Basically a must. Some form of serious crowd control. You can't just twiddle your thumbs on those ones. Do I recommend radiation or magnetic for Ogress, Zara, etc.? It's a toughie. Radiation is honestly probably the better way to go. However, if you are putting radiation into any of your builds, then you want to go for the magnetic. Because radiation is very good as... Oh, bollocks. Radiation is very good as a direct damage element, rather than a status proc, because it goes through alloy armor. Very powerfully. So it depends on how you're building. Are you building for status, or are you building for damage? And if you're building for damage, are you using radiation? If that's the case, magnetic. If not, radiation. I think that should pretty much sum it up. Alright, never mind. Question, how to aim as good as you? Step 1, don't aim. Use a gun that doesn't need to aim. Watch this. I want to fire somewhere over there, whatever. Oh yeah, I got him. Alright. Job's good. Seriously, my aim is terrible. You put me into a game where aiming is necessary, like Apex Legends, you'll see just how bad my aim actually is. I am bad at aiming. I use explosives and lasers for a reason. Don't even get me into the whole travel time and bullet drop. Ugh. Realistic, but damn. I ain't made for it. Also, toxin weapons, that's a problem. Those toxin weapons will mess us up. Where are they coming from? Didn't them both on Beardside? Yeah, they were both on Beardside. Okay, well, never mind. Usually go for viral heats of radiation. Yeah, fair dude. Viral heat works best if you've actually got some status behind it. If you haven't got enough status, or if you're killing enemies in 1, maybe 2 shots if you're really low status, then you're probably better off not going for a viral setup. But that really depends what you're up against. And I never talk about level cap stuff, where you do need a very specific way of going about things per weapon. because level cap has absolutely no benefit over normal missions. Level cap is just for the hell of sorting yourself out, so I just don't talk about that. It's a yawn fest to me. I'll say I've never gone to level cap because I just don't spend enough time on any mission. I get bored of them. Deftrecon, hey, just came to stream. What we doing? We are currently farming Gorse for Beardface here. He fed one into Helmet and now he needs another one. So we're getting him a Gorse set, or at least we're trying to. So far we're just getting Axie Relics, which is kind of funny. You come here for farming Axie Relics, you'll have Gorse. We come here for Gorse, we're getting Axie Relics. Go figure. Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Thank you. Where's this one go? This one goes in over here. Ken Conover saying, my Ogres and Phantasm are all status. I mean, yeah, that'll work for you. You go Corrosive Heat? Corrosive Heat? I hope you got Viral Procs and something else then, like your Panzer Kavat. If you got that, then you're fine. But if you haven't, well, I've done a whole video on why you don't want to do that, mate. Yeah, laser beam ain't getting it. Not at this tier. Any opinion on how I should buff my Cynex? I can't even remember what weapon a Cynex is, sorry. Is it crit? Is it secondary? Is it primary? Is it status? Does it have an innate something? I actually can't remember the weapon at all. One thing I would say I'm relatively decent at is mobility. I figured out how to move around maps without paying too much attention, I'd say. Maybe bad at aiming, but I can get to where I need to be. I'm just going to shoot him until he dies. Fucking knocked him down out my way. There we are. Secondary innate gas. Ugh. Gas. That's not fun. Gas is not a great element these days. Not for status and not for damage. It's... Ugh. So you definitely want to be putting some elements onto that to get something actually more worthwhile out of it. Once upon a time, gas had a place. No more. No more. I can perch myself somewhere. I'm just quickly do Cynex. No! My... Oh god. Okay. Wow, a bombard found me. That was cheating. I'm hiding here a moment. I just want to click it. I want to click it. Oh god, yeah, that is pure status, isn't it? Those crit stats, move out of the way, those crit stats are absolute shocker. Yeah. Will you stop finding me when I am trying to look at a bloody info box? It's another bombard. Go away. Offer someone else. There's two people in this mission. You don't need to come to me. So yeah, Cynex, looks like it's going to be a pure status setup, so... You want to be modding for multi-shot, you want to be modding fire rate if you can afford it. I didn't look at the magazine stats, but it feels like it should go for fire rate as well. Go for your status, use your 60/60 mods. Viral heat can go a very, very long way there. Or you can use it as a support weapon, in which case you can go for corrosive cold. Strip armor, slow the enemies down, and then let your melee or primary do the work. Oh shit, ran out of bullets. Rockets. No time to reload. Switch to melee. There we go. We're all good. What's the best element for all factions? Yes. That's the best element for all factions. Toxin is very powerful against the Corpus. You've got Slash is very good against the Grenier. Against the Infested, use whatever the hell you damn well please, to be quite honest, so long as it's not radiation. Radiation will deal bonus damage against the hardier Grenier, as well as the Elite Lancers for some reason. Corrosive deals with the rest of the Grenier. There is no one size fits all. Viral Slash and Viral Heat are the best all-rounders as a pair. just because they get work done without having to ask too many questions. No need for fire rate, empties the mag in a second. Oh well, there we go then. You've got a weapon with no crits that empties its mag in a second without fire rate mods. That's absolute bullshit. Okay, need to pay a little bit more attention to this. I'm using it all-rounder build, which means I need to pay a little bit of attention when we're up against a level 96 Demolisher Nox. There we are, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. As I'm saying, I have a heat element nuke that already comes with radiation. I was wondering what's the point in spawning a radiation nuker. It would just give you more radiation at base. I'm gonna die. So there's not really a point to do it, like, at all. So spawn magnetic. There's not a point not to. Spawn magnetic. Some people will say, oh, what about impact? Use hemorrhage and blah, 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 blah. No. Just don't do that. Just don't. Just use magnetic and just get the job done. Don't waste a mod slot on hemorrhage. I mean, you can if you really, really want to, but no one actually needs to go to that extreme. You have a Magnucore for Profit Taker? Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's a different one. See, with Profit Taker, you actually need to have damage, not just a status. And I've got a magnetic nuke core. Granted, it's not 60% magnetic, but I've got a magnetic nuke core, and it's the magnetic side of things isn't exactly all there. It wouldn't be my choice. I've actually ended up going with the Epitaph and Profit Taker. And just having a damage type on a weapon isn't enough for Profit Taker. If you want to be doing enough, you need to actually have the damage behind that type, not just it being present. With 60 you will get more out of it, but again, still to an extent. Because unless you're actually modding for it, that's the 60% of the base, and just that. I should see how fast your setup was stripping the shields. I don't doubt it was stripping it fast, according to yourself. I'm sure you wouldn't have said that's what you use if it wasn't doing it quickly, in your opinion. I don't doubt that. I'm saying for the average person, typical person, I wouldn't say it would be the first thing to go for, and certainly not as a broad thing of, oh, just use a bonus element on a weapon. Because that overall is not a grand idea. Even a 60-60 version of mods to get magnetic on a weapon is 120% base damage rather than 60%. If you're using 90% mods, it's 180 rather than 60. That's quite a difference. It's literally triple. Which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, if you're using whatever else you want to use to buff up your damage all the way to 11, then that's going to be a different story. You could probably get work done then with a Lato. It is literally a different story at that point, because you are using other things to buff your damage right the way up. When a modded weapon reaches more than 100% status, what happens? It gives you more status. Just like if you have more than 100% multi-shot, you just keep getting more shots. You get more status. So if you've got 150% status, you have a guaranteed 1 status per shot, and a 50% of a second status per shot. That's what it means. The same with crits. If you've got 150% crit, you will always get at least a tier 1 crit, and a 50% chance of that crit actually being tier 2. Effectively, you just get another load of crit on top of your crit. Alright, things are definitely getting a little bit into the spicy department at this tier. Definitely a bit into the spicy department now. Because this Wukong is built for speed as well as for moderate survivability. He's not designed to just kind of stick it out long term. They start to hurt at this point. I didn't need to pound walk that. That was wasteful.
Keep the demos away from that conduit.
Up the other way. Heard it. Around here. There it is. And it's dead. Nice. Got a couple more keys to pick up. Let's take this one. Red is over and down here. Enemy damage resistance. I won't pop another key then, just to be safe. Will, however, kill you because you slow me down. There we go. Grab the next location. Here we are.
Routine subverted and you're juiced. Nice. Should have been possible.
If we don't get the piece on this run, Beard, I recommend we do a reset. Because the levels we're getting to are actively beginning to slow us down a bit. And if we're going slower, then we're just not as effective. Is that a Demolisher Nox next to a normal Nox? That's just cheeky. Stay there. I mean, if I made more use of tethers, I might actually go further. Should probably do that. Not sure what Beard just said. Dip. Yeah, let's do a reset. There's no point overcooking this. Like I said, there's no bonus for level cap. So, let's not overcook it. Let's just head back, do a reset, and we're good to go on the next run. If you have 4 element or damage types on your weapon, do the bonuses and penalties from each type calculate independently and then get added up at the end? Yes. Yes, they do. So if you've got 50% cold and 50% heat, somehow, that's a terrible comparison. If you've got 50% cold and 50% corrosive, something that can actually happen on a weapon, it will first of all figure out how much damage to reduce or add each of your cold and corrosive. So say if you're against ferrite armor, their corrosive modifier is 75%, so you'll deal 75% extra corrosive and you'll be ignoring more of their armor. Your corrosive portion will be doing lots more compared to the cold, which I think doesn't have a benefit against it. I'll just double check here real quickly. Hello, Esprit. May I? Yeah, you may. You may indeed. There you go. So, faction, Elite Lancer, that's the one I want. Oh wait, no, that's Alloy. Frontier Butcher. So yeah, cold would just be reduced by the armor, but that's it. Whereas corrosive would reduce the armor by 3/4 effectively, then add on an extra 75%.
Problems for 2 months now. Yay.
Wonderful, Mustardis. Thank you very much for the resubscription there. Welcome to the second month and your lovely new bronze badge. We're always solving practical problems, absolutely. So yeah, you get your corrosive, it gets mega buffed against the ferrite, for example, the cold wouldn't, and then that's your damage dealt. That's just basically it, really. So different damage type modifiers affect the individual types on the weapon. You put a little bit of corrosive onto a weapon, you're not going to suddenly massively ramp up the damage because of the corrosive modifier. Just that little bit of corrosive gets buffed. Is this a Gorse farm? It was a Gorse farm. Bearder said they are dipping out. So, Esprit, you've joined in. Do you want Gorse? Do you want Gorse's weapons, Icarus and Exceltra? Or do you want just Axie, Axie, and more Axie? Because for that we go to Apollo. There's a couple other drops there, but Apollo's still a great spot for it. What do you think, Esprit? Now, for anyone else who is on PC and wants to join in, just send a message over to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. we will continue to slam through. Doesn't matter to me, I'm hosting. I mean, alright. Cool. Well, we've been doing a bit of Grenadier, so let's switch over to Apollo and do it against the Corpus instead. My setup is slightly more effective against the Corpus, I find. So let's go take it over there. Let's do that. Just a moment, PM in game? Yeah, sure. I'll give you just a moment on that. There we go. Cetus 93, come on in. We have got one extra spot open if anyone else would like to join in as well. We're going to be jumping into Apollo here. So obviously if you've not unlocked Lure, then you can't join us. But aside from that, then yes. Oh, and apparently I ranked up an iWave. Hooray! I will ignore all of those. We're doing Disruption today. Not whatever Nora is talking about. Warriors in. There you go. Alright, that's our full squad. And look. But it bugs me. What is the Lich weapon on my current Lich? Let's have a look. I mostly ignored it, but let's see. What have I got there waiting for me? Oh, God. This is exactly why I have been ignoring this Lich. I've got a 26% Magnetic Kuva Ianga waiting for me. With no ephemera. I can quite confidently ignore this one and be missing nothing. Yeah. That's trash. That's just trash. Alright, let's do this. On the Spore Laser, do I think it's worth swapping Prime Fulmination for Primed Heated Charge? Or is PhD just too much damage? It depends on the rest of your build. Primed Heated Charge offers a hell of a lot of damage. It cannot be understated just how much that's actually doing, really. But Prime Fulmination does increase your area of effect substantially, so it is a tough one to tie up, yeah. Comes down to the build you're going for and the kinds of enemies you're facing. Spiral Heat, well, if you've got no other source of heat, you're losing your damage ticks. You'll just be doing viral. And for a status weapon, doing just viral, that's a bad idea. I wouldn't do that personally. Whilst the extra range seems nice, if you're not applying anything with that range, it's a bit shit. A bit shit. And naturally, if you're against enemies which you are killing, or could be killing with just pure damage, then you shouldn't be using viral. Because you'd be using the pure damage mod, pure damage elements instead. Is it impact or puncture this armor strip? Neither. Armor is stripped by heat and corrosive procs. Puncture has a bonus against multiple armor types, but that's in pure damage. It doesn't strip the armor. In terms of physicals, slash procs bypass armor entirely. They don't strip it, they just go, what armor? That's it. That's all they do. Yeah, you don't need to worry about radiation being weaker as a bonus damage type on your Kuva and Tenet weapons. Oh wow, did we just kill a Simpsons target that quick? Where the hell was it? Alright. Yeah, don't need to worry about radiation being weaker as a bonus element against certain factions. Against the Corpus, it's still okay. And in fact, it has a bonus against their armoured units because they use alloy. Where's that? Oh, it's below! Right, there you are. There it goes. And then against the Infested, yeah, it's not as strong, but you'll be modding for other damage types against the Infested anyway, so the base radiation isn't a problem. Having those base radiation procs can shut off the Xmas auras, which is actually useful. Down there again? I think it's down there again, because it beeps. Yeah, it's down here again. And it's already dealt with. He's good. He is fine. If anyone is at all looking to learn more about elemental damage types, if you want to know what they all do, head on to my YouTube channel, obviously youtube.com/Kengineer. On there is the complete damage type guide. I believe someone's gone and put it on the wiki as well, so you can't really miss it. Wherever you're looking for the information, it's there. I go over all of them for you. There has been one update to impact procs, which you should be aware of with regards to mercy kills, and that's about it. Ow. Someone activated the white one and wasn't stopping it. Whoops. What's a good pair with Slash then? No, not Corrosive or Heat, it would be Viral. Viral is the one to put with Slash because it buffs the Slash damage. That's pretty much the thing you put with Slash, because if you're caring about Slash, you're getting Slash procs. And so yeah, you'll also get Viral procs. Just don't put lots of Viral. You want a little bit of Viral. If you put lots of Viral, you reduce the amount of Slash you get. I think the optimal is around about having 2 to 3 times as much Slash as you do Viral. But that's optimal. You can't land that, it's fine. You can just try and work something close to it. But it's definitely possible to overcook the Viral and actually slow yourself down. That said, if you're only adding your Viral through 60/60 mods, still put them to 60/60. Don't put 15/15 on. The reason being there is that the extra status chance will offset the reduction in how frequently Slash will be picked as a status chance. What I mean by that is that you'll still get as many Slash procs as before, because the 60/60 mods, by how the math works, will also add on the Viral procs alongside how often you gain the Slash. But if you're using non-60/60 mods, if you're using, say, just, what's it called? Fever Strike for your melee, I forget what they are on Secondaries and Primaries. Those ones skew the weighting without giving you status to compensate. Yeah, 60/60 Viral, that's fine. You don't need to downgrade the mods. Any other ways of putting in Viral, be careful how much you put in. We just lost another conduit.
Conduit down.
Whatever. It happens.
Demo units looking to depart this morning and take you with it. Keep it clear.
Here we go. Let's get that active. I know that we've been losing a couple here or there, but we'll just not keep losing them, guys. That sounds good to me. We'll just not keep losing them. Alright, you, stop moving. Oh, I said you, stop moving. Thank you. I'm just not pressing the right buttons here today. The other one's not appearing here, so it's going to be down there. Yeah, right here, like I said. Got him. Viral Slash Heat works for a huge amount of the enemies in this game. Corrosive Heat handles the rest. Yeah, pretty much. I would say, though, Corrosive Heat handling the rest. Corrosive Heat works. If you're really going all out, you'd find a way to do Corrosive Radiation, because that absolutely smacks through all types of Grineer with no status chance required whatsoever. You can get that by modding Corrosive and then using Smite with Smite Infusion on your Warframe. Boom. That's it. That's all it takes. Fuel Toxin, on the other hand, is only really best against the Corpus for the shield bypass and the fact they have no resistances on their health. Against the Infested, it doesn't seem to do anywhere near as well, especially when they have the Xmas units going crazy. And against the Grineer, their armor just starts sucking on it. Really does mess it up when there's just oodles upon oodles of armor in the way. Oh wow, that one just spawned in front of me. Alright. Get blapped. Maybe not as blapped. How do I do that with my operator? So my operator has Magus Lockdown. When I do a Void Dash, I leave a Tether Mine. Apparently it doesn't spawn when there's no enemies around, so that was a bad demonstration. You can see it leaves a Tether Mine, a temporary way to lock enemies in place. It's only short-lived. That's all you need. Yeah, I've used the corrosive radiation approach against Steel Path Grenier to very great effect. Because if you have, say, 180% ability strength, and then you use Smite Infusion, you get 180% radiation. That's the same as adding on to 90% mods onto your weapon, except you're not taking up weapon slots. So in effect, you have yourself a 10 mod slot weapon, all focused on pure damage. It's no surprise that does a very, 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 very good job. Well, it's probably coming from over here. Cetus is already on the case. Let me go check with him. Yep, it's down here. Bob! He's dead. Easy peasy. Didn't know Smite ability was that good? Yeah, it's with the Augment Smite Infusion. You have to have that. There's a few frames with similar infusions, but this one is available through Helmet, so you can put it onto any Warframe in the game. It doesn't combine with other elements, so you can just whack it on there. It does have a downside, though, in that it applies it to your allies around you as well. So if your allies are trying to work with other status types, you will mess them up. Do be mindful of that. In that regard, using Narrow-Minded to give you lots of duration and minimal range works out very well for it. Especially on a frame that otherwise already uses high duration. Or at least can benefit from it. It's coming this way. Lock it in place, and it's already dead. You know, it's hard to get stacks on my melee if my twin just instantly kills them before I get to shoot them. Ta-da! See, where's it coming from? Oh, there's one right here. There, that's why I can hear. Damn it, laser beam. Okay, it got there, it got there. It took a bit, but it got there. Lock it in place, and it's dead. Yeah, Magus Lockdown is a very, 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 very powerful option to use. Oh, guess we don't need this key. I'll just hold it. It's fine. Let's see, where's this Martian going to come from? Down here? Nope. From over here? Nope. From over here? Nope. Should be right on top of us now. There it is. Oh, and of course it's a burst, so I have to hit in the back. There we go. Easy peasy. Antikiller saying, just made a 80 to 100,000 DPS Tomb Finger Brash Zip build. 2 rank 6 galvanized mods and only rank 7 serration. As Zipkers bought it with plat like a month ago. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You can get a lot out of the Tomb Finger, absolutely. I'm going to assume Brash Zip. That's a secondary, isn't it? Wait, no, primary, of course. Serration, it's primary, of course. That's pretty good. Brash is primary? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Dark Play just picking the mission after this one. Want to see a Mutilus Allied V assassination. Alright, yeah. Do it after this. It looks like I have to do that with a full random loadout picked by Nikaru, so we'll be having that after this. Fully random loadout to kill Mutalist Allied V. Alrighty. What we'll do, we'll take this from round 10 here on Apollo, and then I'll go do that. Sound fair to you? Hydrate? Yeah, sure. There we are. If you had Splat, it will do double the DPS. Well, go get yourself some Splat then, mate. Why stick around with the one that's not as good as the one you could have? It's not that hard to get Splat, to be honest. What's the innate element of my envoy? It's magnetic. I haven't got around to switching it to radiation, so I just have a magnetic one. What element do you want on Kuvanukor? So for the Kuvanukor, magnetic is basically the way to go. You can use impact if you really, really, really want to, and I recommend against it, but some people love using impact, Nukor. The bonk beam, as it was dubbed by one person in my clan. Magnetic is the way to go for the Nukor. The only on I haven't done much in the way of ranking up Fortuna. Well, go for it, my dude. There is a lot. I do mean a lot behind the ranks of Fortuna. Fortuna through Solaris United and then into Vox Solaris. You'll be unlocking various kit guns. You'll get the kit gun arcanes if you don't buy them directly. You'll have yourself, on top of that, Profit Taker, a very good source of credits, as well as a few other things here and there, but most of the credits. You'll have yourself Hildren and Baruch. Through doing the bounties with Fortune, you'll also get yourself Garuda. You'll get gems, which you need not just for those frames, but for other things as well. Things like, for example, I think Zac, you need something from there. You'll get yourself the best amps in the game. So yeah, there's kind of a lot. Isn't Pax Seeker the best Pax mod? It's debatable. I use Pax Charge because I like not having to worry about ammo. Like, ever. No ammo concerns whatsoever with Pax Charge, so I do like using that. Pax Seeker has a place, but it's not perfect. For DPS? Well, sure, the one that does damage is going to be better than the other three that don't do damage, if I recall. So on a technical level, yes. But that's like saying that the Rubico is the best weapon in the game because it does like so much damage on a headshot. Like, well, sure, yeah, you can get all those headshot damages in, but it's the best just because of that one option. Inaros isn't the best Warframe just because he has all the health, despite what Drake might try and tell you. But yeah. Heard you can do over 500k per bolt if you have the right build. Well, sure, yeah. Yeah, if you have a really high damage headshot, you're going to get a really high damage, what's it? Bolt from Pax Bolt. Don't let that trick you into thinking it is a perfect way to do stuff. Don't just look at the numbers, look at the application. Come on, give me some keys to put in places. You just like doing a lot of damage? Yeah, sure. Do a lot of damage then. I've said this a few times to people, I'm going to say it to you as well now. If you ask someone for advice, and then in response to their advice, or their response to your question isn't such and such the best, if your response to that is to follow up with, well, I just like this, the modifier, I just like, is, I no longer care about what you have been saying. And it's like, okay, fine. You have your own reasons for doing what you do. That's just you kind of signing off from a conversation, isn't it? Well, you said something that wasn't really the direction I was looking to go for, so I'm just gonna say I just like doing this. Kind of kills it. Do be aware of that when you ask for advice from someone. You'd be surprised how often I get that very same reaction. Oh, someone else already got this key. Okay, fair enough. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm right here. Thank you. Not quite catching the full drift of what was just said there, Drake, but fair do, fair do. You want a perfect example of a case of I just like and why I'm not asking for the advice on it? Look at what secondary I'm using. I'm using the Gaze Kit Gun Secondary. It is not the most powerful weapon that I could be using. In fact, it is definitely not meta for this situation right here. It has no cold procs. It's got radiation, heat, viral, which will get a lot of work done, but it doesn't quite have the DPS to deal with the demolishers at this stage. Its core usefulness, I guess, would be against the Noxes, but even then, eh. I could be using the Epitaph to slow down the demolishers. I could be using the Kuvanuka for just better damage. Critically, I use it because I like it and it is effective enough. You see, that's not a good kill speed. That's not a good kill speed. But it's effective enough. And it's a laser. I like lasers. Lasers that don't sound like boring little tickle microwaves like the new core. If I ask someone, what do I think of the Gaze Secondary as a viable weapon? I turned around and said, well, actually, you probably, if you like using that, you should probably be using the new core. I just like the sound of the Gaze. Then I'll shut him down. Ignored the very question I just asked. How does multi-shot work with laser guns? Like any other gun. It literally just works like any other gun. You get more bullet per bullet. Instead, it's more beam per beam. Those beams are all tightly bound together because they are beams, but there are more beams there, you just don't see it. You get more status as standard, you get more damage as standard. It doesn't cost you more bullets as standard. It's just multi-shot. It used to be weird quite some time ago now, and you may find some old comments on Reddit or various forums going, oh well, multi-shot and lasers, don't worry about it, it's gone. Those are old posts. He fixed it. Lasers just work like the rest now. Where's that next one? Next one's down here. Hello. Oh, he's already dead. Goodbye. I mean, you see, the Gaze can get some stuff done. Like, if I actually hit the enemies, you know, it kills them pretty damn decently. But I won't lie and say it is the best weapon for it. No. I just like using it. Wonder if you can decrease your accuracy on laser guns to use it like a shotgun. I don't believe that actually works for them. No, they just have a fixed total accuracy because lasers. There are some beam weapons which do absolutely spread out, but not lasers. Those other beam weapons are more beam category rather than beam actual. Don't ask me for the names right now because that's escaping me for some reason. It's just gone.
Mind you don't get flanked.
No. Bastard thing, get out of here. Coming in here, sapping my energies.
Another satisfied customer.
Phage does that. There is the one. Yep, Phage. Not lasers, still a beam, does the weird stuff. There's this one. Oh! No. Okay, I didn't realise I was going for this one. That was unfortunate. Be down. There we go. Ah, we're keeping the magnetic anomalies? Really? Ugh. Ugh. Coming from this side. Switch to melee, please. Thank you. One downside of the Envoy with the blade, for some reason, it doesn't quite switch attacks very fluidly. Don't know what's up with that. Oh, that was my 805? Surely I've done more than 800. Surely. After all this time, I have done more than 800 buys. Surely. Yeah. It's 35 platinum for a rank 0 galvanized scope and chamber a good price for console. Check warframe.market for some reliable prices. The website warframe.market is the only way you can probably check prices like that.
With an incoming routine. How's that feel?
There's just no better alternative. Amprix counts as a beam? Yeah. The Amprix is an electric laser. What are my top 3 frames? Wukong, Lavos, Equinox. Those are my top 3. You might see a theme of just getting shit done there. That's intentional. Alright, couple more rounds of this punishment and we're good to go. You're onto something there, Beard. Maybe I have been reviving imposters. My god. How could I have been so daft all this time? Are these magnetic anomalies going to stay forever? I'm gonna keep popping them. I don't want these. Go away. Go away. Do not want. Any over here? I think we're good over this side. Any more down this way? There's one. Popped it. Looks like another one just timed out over there. That's good. They are actually timing out. You can shoot the anomalies? Yeah, yeah. If you have got magnetic damage, electric damage, or void damage, it will pop them.
Interference routines.
Bear in mind, it doesn't instantly get rid of them. There is a slight delay. It's about a second. So you can still get magnetic proc and lose energy if you go onto them straight away. Oh. Just trying to revive you. Here you are. Stand. So yeah, do be careful you don't just like shoot it and try to fly through it in the same second. But after that, yeah, the pops, they're gone. Alright, let's activate this one. I got this. Maybe. Yep, found it. He's going nowhere. I got him. Okay, actually, he's going somewhere. There he is. Yo! Is that Dickju? Dickju? I'm going to say Dickju. Thank you very much for the subscription with your Prime there. Welcome to the channel proper. And enjoy your shiny new blue... I've lost the word. Blue badge. How did I forget the word badge? That's weird. But welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Alright, we have done the red, we've done the cyan, we need to do the purple and the white. There's the white key. Now says the white key, that's fine. Purple one is right there, so I just need the key for it. We'll have it in a moment. Oh, I see, Darth Plagius. You're onto something. You're onto something there. The man in the wall. It's too dangerous. Probably also explains a lot of forum posts. You wonder why they seem so out of this world. Because they are. Are we farming for anything in particular or just farming relics? Just farming relics on this one. Polo is just a relic source.
Another satisfied.
There's some other bits you can get here, but no one cares about those. It's just a relic source. Can I please have the purple key? Thank you. There we are. Alright then. Ask and ye shall receive. I can call it Spanner Blue Proper Cuppa Badge. Eh? That sounds like I'm just going to have a stroke if I say it that way. Ah, negative crit chance. Sadly, negative crit chance doesn't actually do anything. It just doesn't crit. I don't know what negative crit chance really would be. Like a divisor or something? I don't... But yeah, it turns out it's nothing. It just doesn't crit. The man in the wall is also playing a ton of railjack, so he's looking for a way to get his finger back. B. Here's the thing with the man in the wall. What do you picture in your mind about the man in the wall? You've seen a giant finger from him. What do you picture the man in the wall to look like?
They're having a go. The demo's away from that.
What do you see in your head? Your mind's eye? Because if we take it as canon that the railjack program isn't just a one-off, we don't have the only railjack. If we take it as canon that there are loads of Tenno all around us working together... Oh shit, that toxin hurt. Then by the same token, we acknowledge that there are many, many, many fingers out there powering these railjacks. So perhaps the man on the wall is... something more eldritch. They don't have 8 fingers like your ordinary human. They are something far beyond that. Vara is the best source for Cetus Wisps, stealing from Vonvalis. You don't get Cetus Wisps from Vonvalis. At least I'm pretty certain you don't. The best way to get Cetus Wisps is to grab yourself either a speedy archwing or a speedy frame and go around the edges of the lakes with some serious loot radar to see which ones have actually spawned. There's various guides for it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm pretty certain you can't get them from Vonvalis. Okay, he's not dying. There we go. We've reached the point where once again the enemies have started to ignore what I'm doing. You just got 13? Huh? I'm gonna have to have a look into this. I was certain that was not a farm at all, let alone a viable farm. Now you say you just got 13. In what time period, Red Rob? What time period are you talking? I've never got a Cetus Wisp from killing a Vonvalis, so how would you get one from looting one with a Vara? It's the same as killing them. That's odd. Just picturing an army of pissed off aliens all missing a finger? Could be that. Could be. Yeah, Octavia has a lot of different buffs available, Fantakiller. She is an exceedingly powerful frame that some people sleep on. But she is also a relatively brain-dead frame if you're not careful. Or if you are careful, actually. The more careful you are, the more brain-dead she becomes. Kind of weird like that. Alright, we're done there, guys. That's 10 rounds. Let's extract.
Care for another kick at a conduit?
Let's GTFO, because it's time to go face Alan V with a randomized loadout.
Well pissed off.
Useless Alan V. If I have a key for it. I don't know that I do, but we'll see in a moment, won't we?
Where in the wind? I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
Yeah, Red Rob, how did you actually get the Wisps? You said you got 13. You're not given a time period. You just said you got them from stealing from Voms? I've never heard of that. Literally never. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It means I've never heard of it. Yeah, we got a few somatic fibers, bit of oxygen. Apparently I scanned some plants. Oh, thank you, Oxalus. I didn't need those, but now I have them. And a useless blueprint. The Lure Lens one. Never actually build those. Far too much effort. Alright, let's check first of all, do I have a Mutilus Alan V thingamajiggity? Do I have one built? Mutalist. One owned. There we go. Might as well build a new one whilst I'm here. Cool. Guess we can do it. Not a single Axie I2. Well, you see, Warrior, you asked to receive an I2. And the game can be finicky like that. You tell it you want one thing, it's going to give you something else a lot of the time. Can I do that to you? Alright, let's randomize these now. Okay, to face Mutalist RV, I'm using Grendel with Optical Velox Jatkusa. Jatkusa's alright. I've also got Oxidus with Sweeper Prime. Alright then. Velox. Just ordinary Velox and just ordinary Opticore? That's not so great. That's not so great. Fairy Grendel time? I suppose we could. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go all out on the random craziness. Why not? Fairy Grendel into a mission. See, that's what I was thinking there, stuff off. That would make more sense from what I know. If I just quickly bring up the drop tables, actually. PC drops. Just going to search for the Vomva list. They called Vomva list or Vomva list? I've forgotten what they're called. Vomval list. Okay. Oh yeah, here we are. Vomval list. It is actually on this list here. So Vomva list. Let's see. Eidolon Vomva list. Dropping. Those are mods. Where mods drop from. Where mods drop from. Where mods drop from. Singing Thorn. Fury. Region resource. Well, region resource is going to be the cause. No. Nothing about it on the PC drops list, no. We can have a look in a moment. How long's we got left on the night time out there? Night in 19 minutes. Okay, no time on it. It's not happened yet. We can go have a look.
Another
We'll try it in a bit.
satisfied customer.
See what happens. That's our suspicions here, KenCon. That's our suspicions, but we can put things to the test. Absolutely. In the meantime, let's go do an assassination. I'm using my key, so you guys are getting entry for free. You're very, very lucky, aren't you? I didn't even check the mods. Oh, shit. I have no idea what mods I've got on these weapons, guys. Can someone check the Arsenal overlay on Twitch? Tell me what mods I've got on these weapons. Have I got trash or have I got not trash? It's probably trash. Okay, this might go badly. I'm gonna go Grendel. Grendel tanks a bit. This is probably gonna go badly.
It has him doing its bidding. You're here to stop him, but in doing so, you will also be showing him mercy. The mercy of freeing him from the infestation.
You don't think you'd randomly run into a Wisp 13 times? I mean, that's the idea. But again, I still don't know in what time period you'll have got these. And you're talking about something which has not been experienced by anyone in this chat so far. So, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying I need to look into it. I got 2 and 3 mods on my guns. That's quite possible, because these ones probably don't have potatoes in them. Yeah, this is going to be pain. Nom! Yeah, it was completely unnecessary, but I did it anyway. Alright, let's do this. Come at me, Adlad. I know I can only hurt him when he takes off his crown. I'm going to keep smacking anyway. Get that combo up. Someone's used Magus Lockdown. Nice. Oh, and he just instantly died from all the stacks of damage we had on him. Well, that was that. You wanted to see it? You got it. There you are. That's a Dele Dalan for you. Just whack him until his invulnerability decides to not be there. And then he dead. Dead. Hard boss? Yeah, feels it. It's like the Sergeant, except with an invulnerability phase before you actually get to hit him. Just allows you to get the stacks going. Could be due to Tomb Finger. It was due to all of us, but it's normally the stack damage that does it. The stack proc damage being stacked. Because at that point, as soon as he goes vulnerable, the ticks just hit, and he just dies. I've seen it a number of times with various bosses. They just die when that happens. I've fallen off the map, haven't I? God damn it. Kind of hard to tell with my FOV that messed up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Grendel, you've got wings. Fucking fly. There we are.
It won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Mesa chassis. Did you need the chassis? I can't remember what someone needed. No, Mesa Systems. Ah, well. Maybe another time then. Maybe another time. He's too glorious to fly? That's one word for it. Generously sized might be another. Alright, Fairy Grendel, you've done your bit. Let's have a look at those builds. How terrible were these builds? These were... Oh my. This tells you the mastery rank at which I leveled up the Opticore. I was level 17. You can see it quite clearly because I've got 13 capacity left over. So I put these mods on to fill up what I could. Specifically a down-ranked infected clip. Leveled it and never modded it again. Wow. Hello, Friendly Calic, how are you doing today? Hello, Evie. Alright, Sardis, you have yourself a good one. Take care. So yeah, that puts a date on that one. And Velox. Okay, this is much more recent because it's got galvanized diffusion and yet it's got 5. Well, I suppose what else would you put in there? You just look at that and go, what? Yeah, this has been modded after I've leveled it because otherwise there wouldn't be a galvanized diffusion there. Still a bit yikers, I guess. Let's get rid of those, shall we? Let's put those back in the cupboard. Let's switch on to... I've done loads of envoying. Yeah, good old Foreman. Can't go wrong with the Foreman. It just works. I am going to mod it up for Corrosive. There we are. And then we'll grab a suitable secondary, for which I'm going to use the Epitaph on this one. Yeah, that'll do just nicely. It's got Viral on here. I'm actually going to switch off Viral. I'm going to go for Gas. Because Viral doesn't work on the mission we're going to go into. So I'm going to switch this over to Gas. A lot of the infested are weak to that, including some of the Demolishers. And then Jack Kusa, we'll replace you with just the good old Glaive Prime because it just gets work done. Where is it? There it is. Pullman, Epitaph, Glaive. Not Grendel. Ooh. Let's bring Wukong, but I need to change something on him. I've been using Arcane Strike this entire time and that needs to go away. Let's use... I've got Grace. Let's use... Avenger. Go with it. Let's go with it. He's fine. Not well out. Hide away, never to be seen again? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hydrate, sure. Plenty of tea left. Here's after recon. Alright. And let's make sure I've got the right companions for this as well. Ammo's not going to be an issue, so I don't actually need Carrier. But then Smeeta's not any help either. Vulpafile is also not actually helpful because the viral procs won't be too good here. So actually I'm going to stick with the carrier. Because carrier is pretty tanky as far as Sentinels go. I mean, you know, it's 1,280 health. It's got a bit to it there. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. And then Verglass. Even though the viral's not great here, it'll deal with the ads. You wonder how much damage the 24 times damage Mallet would do? 24 times the damage. Yeah. Stuff just saying it was done. It's always been a right pain in the rear to me. Like, I get 800 heat stacks Magnus on him, and it's still a slow fight. Right now, I just don't really have the means for burst damage beyond hitting a little over his shields. Fair do. I mean, it is a bit of a swingy fight with Mutalisk LMV. It all comes down to just having him throw that collar around. And I'll be honest, every time I've tried to understand that boss fight, either someone's just absolutely obliterated him, or I have. And there doesn't seem to be something to understand. He's just invulnerable, 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 dead. As far as boss fights go, it's a bit crap. It's really a bit crap. Anyway, we'll have a look at the Spore Laser build. Let's just grab that one there for you. Zagara's Gift. This is what I have on the secondary. Just as my go-to at the moment. It needs some more work on it because I've got a Riven in here, which is why the Frostbite's down ragged. But it just gives me a nice simple viral build. I've just gone for on it. It's a bit pants. Even the Riven's a little bit on the pants side. It's got multi-shot damage, crit damage. It's a bit pants. So this build needs work, but this will get you a lot of the way there. With secondaries, the major mods always come into play. Your Lethal Torrent, your Hornet Strike, your Pistol Gambit, your Target Cracker, Galvanized Diffusion. If you add in, what's it called? Galvanized Shot, which doesn't work too well with the Spore Laser, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you had gone Galvanized Shot, you would want to get rid of Hornet Strike, but you can keep that one in, really. It still works. As for the primary one, let's see, where is it? There it is, Baneling Bust. This one's not been formed at all, so it's not going to be done. Nope, not formed at all. I looked at the stats, I looked at how it played, I just kind of went, I'm not interested. So I just walked away from that one. I don't have a build to show you there, sorry. But your crit shotgun build is still going to do the work. Yeah, I don't have those ones fully set up yet. Synth? Synth? What genre are you asking for? You're asking more synthwave? Oh, Mr. Sardis. Mr. Sardis, I think you need to plug your speakers in. What do you think we're listening to? What do you think we're listening to? We were already on the synthwave. Literally, listen. You want me to turn it up? Let me make sure it gets through to your ears a moment. It's there. Let me just put it back to its normal level. There we go. The reason you can barely hear it is that I don't want it overpowering the stream all the time. This is a Kengineer stream, not a Harris, Heller, or Streambeat stream. So sometimes music can go up and down all over the place, and I don't want the ups crashing over me. That's why I have it where it is. Alright, let's head on over to, not Venus, nope, Uranus. We're going to go over to Earth for Disruption now. We're going to go deal with the Infested. We've done the Grineer, we've done the Corpus. Oh wait, no. Hold on, I said I was going to go test the night thing first, wasn't I? What time is it? Time is it? It's night in 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll just get ready for that. I want to test what's going on with the Vonvalists. Esprit, you're probably best dropping squad for a moment. I'll bring you back later. I can drop squad. Yeah, I'm going to take Ivara over to the plains in a few minutes' time and give it a whirl on the whole, you know, stalking Vonvalists and see if we get some of those Cetus Wisps. See if we are being bamboozled. Or what? It said they were getting them anyway. Let me just check here. It was Red Rob 003 who claimed they got 13 Cetus Wisps, no time frame, from stalking Vomvalists. Rob, if you are still here, I still would appreciate knowing how long that mission was. Even if roughly if you don't have the exact number in front of you. Roughly. To get an idea as to how many Vomvalists you stalked for that. And we can try and build up an expected drop rate from there. So is this Warframe a mix between a bride and a squid? It's jellyfish. That's what it is, it's a jellyfish. It was not a long time. Okay, see, there's a problem with saying things like that. When someone asks you for a time and you say it's not a long time, I don't know you. I don't know what you consider a long time. There are some people who look at this poster on the wall and they go, screw that! That is well too long. And others think, I mean, it's not that bad. What are you complaining about? That, by the way, takes an hour. I don't know what you mean by it was not a long time. 10 minutes. Alright, cool. There we go. Now we've got much more of a statistic. You got 13 Cetus Wisps in 10 minutes from stalking Vomvalis. That's your claim. Round 10 minutes. So if I've not got even close to that, if I don't even get one in 10 minutes, then we know what the result is. If, however, I get even one, then we know what the result is. So that 10 minutes, that gives us a nice window to work with. You got 13 in 10, so I'll give it 10 minutes try. We'll see what happens. We just need it to be night time there, which is a couple minutes time. We'll go give it a whirl. Also, Mr. Sardis, I haven't done it yet. I'm just doing it now. I'm refunding your channel points for the ODJ because I didn't actually make a change. You're already on synth. Or maybe it's one of them weird Warframe random bugs. Well, I mean, it might be. It might be that the bug is that we will actually get the drop, in which case we go, hold up. What? This is a thing? And if it turns out to be complete bullshit, then it's complete bullshit and we'll take it from there. If we say, hold on, Wisps? What do we mean, sentient cores? They said Wisps. They've been pretty insistent on Wisps, Evie. They're still here in the chat. They are not correcting themselves, despite what we've been saying to make them think otherwise. They said they got 13 of them. Yep. Of course, they don't show up in there. They show up in components. We're talking this thing here. Just to double check, Red Rob, you mean this thing here, the Cetus Wisp, of which I currently have 2. It's good to know. Not the sentient cores, which will be down here for I. Where are they? Oh, they're not showing there. Intact sentient core. Okay, whatever. I'll go in the other inventory. There's other ways of finding things. Definitely not these things, Red Rob. Evie, we're going to be testing it. I had the same question as you there. Absolutely. We're going to be testing it. Oh, it might have been caused my bad. Red Rob. Red Rob. I would like you to apologize to the chat. You have strung us along for the last 10 minutes. My dude, come on. You didn't even check that after all the incredulity? You never even thought to check that you were talking about the right item? Of course you can steal sentient cores from them. That's how Ivara works. Dude. Alright. I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's grab... Apology accepted, Red Rob. It happens to all of us. Happens to all of us. There's the measure of a man. And I mean that as a general neutral man-humankind. Don't get angry at me. Measure of a man. One who can apologize when they realize they're fucked up. You can stay. You're alright. If you hadn't, you'd have been gone. Alright then. It's time for us to be jumping in to those of you who want to be joining in, send me a quick message in game, the Engineer, and we'll bring you on into the squad. There's room for 3 people. We'll dive on in and be smashing through the Infested. And do remember, this can drop the Icarius and Exceltra blueprints. So if you don't have those weapons, yeah, let's come on over here. Make it even, timeout Quint. Are they even here? Oh, they are. They said, what are we checking? No, come on. No, Esprit. No, let's not do that. No. I'm sorry, what did I just read? Etheric saying, oh no, not Cetus was what? What? Sorry, what? Who's... Etheric? Don't even try to bring such cursed combinations of words into this channel. Don't even think about it. Fine line there. Fine line. What? Ken is a human? I thought he was a rock. Zocca? Don't know. Just no. Alright, you know what? Screw y'all. I can do this on my own. I don't even need the Exceltra or the Icarius. I'm going in. Bye. I'm just going to do this because I actually enjoy the game. Funnily enough, not a lot of people seem to do that these days, if you ask Reddit. Just enjoy the mission. Is 50k damage with no combo, multi or heavy attack good with Wukong Prime at like MR5 with just standard mods? Fantakiller, I can't even begin to answer that question. It is so vague, I really cannot answer it for you. It's not like this game is earmarked by progress with specific weapons. You should be this tall at this MR. There really isn't any such thing. Is the weapon getting the work done that you need it to get done? If so, good. If not, have a look at your mods. If your mods aren't the issue, it's just a bad weapon. Which the Wukong Prime isn't a bad weapon, it's a melee. Yeah, it's not really an answerable question, sorry mate. Alright, come on Wukong, let's do this. We got Quintus in the squad now. Lovely. Not going to be alone after all, which is nice. So let's think. Where's it going to come from? This way. Hey, I was correct. Hello. Goodbye. I mean, are there some form of earmarks in terms of mastery rank requirements? Oh, there are some form of earmarks. Kinda yes, kinda no. The mastery on weapons doesn't correlate to their actual power. There is a correlation, but not even strict enough to probably say you should be using this. I mean, look at the Farmin. It's MR bloody 8. You can get things well after MR 8 that are pathetic in comparison. Not really. Mastery rank is a very loose guide at best. Pretty much, is it above or below MR5 when you can get it? That's pretty much the only distinction I could make. Oh, here we go. Next one. And that is the reason for the gas damage. It just died. What element would I suggest for the Tenet Cycron? That's the one that has innate heat and is a beam, right? Yes it is. I'd suggest radiation. I would suggest innate radiation on it. There is a positive correlation, Drake. You are absolutely right. There is a positive correlation. Not enough to suggest to someone who is caring about what benchmarks they should be looking at for weaponry. It's something to acknowledge, not something to use. By the time someone is experienced enough to understand where the correlation does not apply, they are no longer looking at the mastery rank in any case anyway. Would it be smart to use heavy attacks and gas to get AoE heavy attack? I would say no. Gas as a proc is just kind of bad. Heavy attacks are usually looking to just deal the damage, not try and get a Cetus proc off it. And the procs you will get, they're just not going to be that great, I'd say. Give it a try if you really want to experiment with it, but I would predict it to be
Another
a poor
satisfied
investment.
customer.
Why radiation? So radiation, because first of all, it won't mess with your modding. You could put any elemental combination and you won't have an issue, whilst also having innate radiation added on. Your other one you can do that with is magnetic. Magnetic is a less useful status type and damage type. Magnetic will get through Corpus shields, but you don't really usually need to worry about those. Magnetic also disables the regeneration of Corpus shields and deals more damage to them. It's so very niche. Radiation, unlike magnetic, applies to basically every enemy in terms of its proc. It acts as a bit of crowd control, which is very useful, certainly as you get into higher tiers. And it has a bonus against one of the strongest types of units in the game, those are the ones using alloy armor. So between the two, radiation is better than magnetic, and those are the two which don't mess with the rest of your modding setup. Heat isn't the best innate element to play around with tenet elements added on. The way D have set it up makes it where you can't do any of the really fancy plays. That's just really the best way to go about it. Do we have a key anywhere? I love how you can just hear my carrier just go beam, it's dead, beam, it's dead, beam, it's dead. Every little beam you hear from it. There's another one of these just getting absolutely obliterated by my sentinel. It is because of level that I can actually do this, but it's still nice. I was going to say, okay, how about this? A weapon with 1.2k total damage and 5 times crit multiplier doing 50k with little or no buffs or combo multiplier. I don't know how else to put this to you, mate. It's meaningless. It's absolutely, utterly meaningless. There isn't really a benchmark as to how good you are with a very, very specific loadout. And is this a good thing, a bad thing, where you should be, where you shouldn't be? Have you got an optimized build? You're saying you're without buffs and without combo. So that means you're not going for a combo build and you're not going for a heavy attack build. So the question is why? When those two are better builds. Just objectively. I'm not sure what you're asking me to measure. I really don't know what kind of answer you're expecting me to give. There's a combo I love on Wukong where you give your twin nuke core and slash everything with katana. Oh yeah, giving your Wukong as status spreader is always a good idea if you can do it. If you're looking to use primarily melee, it'll do you very good, that. Eximus incoming! Which is actually a good thing for this. Means we get the keys faster. Like this one here. Oh, hello. One coming in from this side. Let's hit it with the epitaph, why not? Oh, wait. Okay, cool. I did not think that would just die like that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Ollie Phoenix saying, alright, go for radiation then. Was considering magnetic, but my explanation convinced you. I'm glad it did. Practical problem solved. Yay, another key. Also, yay, another key. I just saw another ancient over there. I was like, yep, let's kill that one too. And grab the key. And fly. Oh, I hear one. It's up over this way. It's dead. Next one's probably coming from this side. I don't hear it. Maybe it's not. Nope, it's over here. Didn't expect that. But now it's dead anyway.
About to reset. Feeling lucky?
Now, unlike with most of Disruption drops where you get them from the actual round rewards, for those of you unaware, with the Acarius and Exceltra, you don't actually get them from the round rewards here. You get them from the Demolishers themselves. So each Demolisher, I think it's a 1% chance? I think it's a 1% chance of them dropping either of the blueprints. So 1% each. Not too sure if that's the exact percentage. Someone might want to check on that. I think it is 100 Demolisher kills on average to get both blueprints. Oh, guy died. Nice and easy. 1.25. Oh, okay. I'm just bringing it up passively, Quintus. There's not one, no. 1.25%. So that would be 80 kills on average then. To get each of them. Both of them, actually. And because of the way statistics worked, it's not actually 80 kills. Statistics do not affect the individual. You will have your own experience. That's just an estimation. Is that any Demolishers or this specific mission? Just this mission, yeah. Only on Uranus will give you this. No other mission will give you Exceltra or Acarius. None. Well, technically. If you somehow get an infested disruption elsewhere, I think then you still can because it's tied to the Demolisher types. But pretty much that. Anywhere else now. Alright. Let's guess. They're both coming from this way? Hear them. Nope. I guessed wrong again. Here it is. Send you back to the spawn room. Oh wait, I missed. Oh, where's that other one? Oh, that one's coming from this way. Okay. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Wait, I accidentally switched to glaive rather than my freaking epitaph. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Specific Demolisher from this mission? I believe it's all of the Demolishers. Certain it's all of the Demolishers. Let me check that as well. Curious. I'm just going to stand here in the middle of the mission. It's fine. Am I being attacked? I'm not being attacked. Curious. Blueprint drops from defeating Demolisher infested. So yeah, just any of them. Yeah, any way you can find a infested Demolisher, but normally they only spawn on this mission. You need a disruption mission to be corrupted into having infested somewhere else for it otherwise to happen. Yeah, I think absolutely, yeah. I mentioned in the Mirage build guide I did, the one for Queen of Damage, that indeed the augment does work on her clones. You're very right there. Stop you moving and murder. They've got the other one, right? Right? They have. They've got it. It's fine. It's fine. From here? No? There is definitely a fair amount of luck involved in guessing where the demolish is coming from. Ugh, I got nullified from going back into my frame there. That was a bit odd. 50 more minutes on stream, roughly? Yeah, about that. 50 minutes, yeah. We're running till 11 PM UK time, which is 50 minutes from now. Might go slightly over, but that's just how it goes. Wukong is very balanced. Absolutely. Like, look at the balance. Look at how balanced this guy is. That is some serious balance right there. All on one foot. Yeah, Wukong's balanced. I actually just gained 1,412 armor by dicking around. Oh, Wukong. Wukong. Give me speed boost, so I do want to pay a little bit more attention on this one. There we go, lock it in place. And it's dead. So when reading enemy strengths and weaknesses, do you only worry about armor, shield, defenses when calculated damage? Or do you have to take in flesh as well? Yes, flesh as well. So the way that armor works is armor is not a health type. It is a modifier on top of health. So, say for example, I believe cloned flesh has a 50% vulnerability to viral. But cloned flesh is pretty much exclusively used, in fact, I think only used by the Grineer. So all Grineer units, all biological Grineer units, use cloned health, cloned flesh, so they will always take 50% more damage from viral than you should otherwise be doing. However, it'll still be reduced by armor rating. Corrosive, on the other hand, has no bonus against cloned flesh, but it does have a bonus against ferrite armor. The ferrite armored enemies, they'll take more damage on their health, the cloned flesh, because of the corrosive dealing more damage as well as bypassing some of the armor. So both sets apply. The armor ones first, then the health ones apply. Whereas for shields, it's just shield because you don't have armor on shields. It's just not a thing. Great, let's see, what key have I got? White key. Hello Sheen, how are you doing today? Hopefully all well. Oh, I just wanted to check something real quick. Just going to stand here. Don't mind me, just checking one thing. Yeah. Yes, it was that. Alright, Sheen, I wanted to ask, did you get the back come through?
Satisfied customer.
I'm told that should be through by now. From your previous raffle win, did that come through for you there, Sheen? I do like to double check. Meanwhile, we've got enemy damage boost. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Oh wait, nothing. We'll just continue as normal. It's fine. What are they going to do? Hit me? I did not mean to assassinate. How did... Oh, bad walker. I was wondering, how did I assassinate that guy with a finisher kill like that? But yeah, obviously I opened him to it. Fair do, Malik. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, have we... I don't think we've got any of the blueprints yet, have we?
Here we go.
Here's me, trying to get them. Game just don't want to drop them. Just because I already have them. Wow, that thing just took out like 200 energy. That's rude. What are we thinking, guys? Take this one to round 10 and stop, or just keep going? What we're thinking? Round 10? Alright. Endurance? Oh, now we got mixed options. Why stop at round 10? Just as a nice round number. I typically do disruption missions to round 10 just because it's a nice break point. Stops it going too insane. But if you guys want it to go further, we can go further. We did that earlier. I think we only did 13 against the Grenadier. I think it was 13 against. That needed a couple of extra hits, didn't it? We'll see how it goes. Sorry, Quintus, you're in the wrong stream. This is the Kengineer. Yeah, the Kengineer has been broadcast on the Kuva Fortress. If you don't know where it is, you're not invited. Next. Let's see, where do we think this one's going to come from? Through here, maybe? Maybe not. Down this way? No idea. Could be coming from anywhere. Oh, it did come from this way. Huh. I just didn't give it enough time. There we go. Now, with the whole disruption, one thing I'm not sure loads of people are aware about, I mean, it's not secret knowledge, but it's not widely known. Disruption has the fastest level scaling of any mission in the game. So we've been here, what? We've been here 20 minutes. Then we started around about like level 20-ish. We're now up to level 60. We're not 60. I mean, some are still level 30. I don't know why some are that level, but then we got others level 60. I don't understand the level disparity, to be quite honest, but yeah. I think they just got spawned from pods, those ones. Is Conclave allowed for a pick a mission? No, it's not. Conclave is not a mission. Conclave is a mistake. Conclave's not an option. But I appreciate the attempt to try and make things even weirder. What about Conclave's weekly missions? They're not missions, they're still mistakes. They may have the word mission on them, they're still mistakes, they're not missions. If they vanish tomorrow, it'll be considered a bug fix. Let's be saying, you know what a mission is though? Or fix. Uh-oh. Words were said and I'm not smiling at them. So toxic today? No, that's the infested. I'm fine, Evie. I'm fine. And your alias pick a frame up. Okay, Evie, you see this is why. You see this is why. Conclave or fixed Eurali in quick succession. There may just be a little tiny bit of sodium chloride going around. And Eurali can go in the bubbles, so that just sounds like a bug with extra steps. What's a good element on the Foreman be if you're running it 90% crit and 35% status? Well, I mean, you're just running a Foreman by the sounds of that. Those are pretty standard stats for it. In terms of good element, if you do exclamation mark Foreman, that'll give you everything you need. Pop exclamation mark Foreman into the chat and you'll have your perfect Foreman setup. They should make Railjack PvP. I don't even know how they would balance that, let alone make it.
Looks like Alec was so keen to make a sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person lucky. Sure, you knew that. Enjoy the boost.
Alrighty, where are these next demolishers coming from? Ain't hearing them. Ah, there's one down here. Every time I go the wrong way at the moment. That's just been my luck all of today. Go. This one's trying to skedaddle around us. Oh shit, it did. Well, it happens. It happens. Exploiter Orb after this. I think that might actually be worse than Orphix. Okay. We'll go to round 10. We'll finish up round 10, and then we'll go deal with the Exploiter Orb. Fine. You really want to see the Exploiter Orb be killed. It's not one of my favourite boss fights. Mostly down to how untelegraphed a lot of the stuff is. It just seems a bit jank at times. I've never been a boss fighter, but yeah. It just feels jank. But we'll do it. We will smash through it. And you do Exploiter without the heist. So Exploiter isn't the heist, Esprit. That's Profit Taker that requires a heist. Exploiter is the one where you go into deck 12, which you just kind of go there. Have I actually built and tried out the Shaka? Yes, I have. I have one. It's a very good weapon, Drake. I've never said anything otherwise. It also didn't exist, I don't think, when I made the Foreman video. Not that that changes anything. We got round 9, we'll do round 9 and round 10, and then we'll head on over to Exploiter Orb. Yeah, we got time for that, yeah. Yeah, not being able to host with your own Railjack is always a weird one to me. Like, not being able to choose, I am the host, please. And vice versa, not being able to choose, I am not the host, please. It's a very weird situation with Railjack. Not being host in normal Warframe missions isn't that big of a deal, because you still get to bring your stuff. But it's not the same when it comes to Railjack. It's an odd one. It's an alright weapon, Drake, yeah. I've used it before. I've not been overly attached to it, but it gets some work done. Got a nice sound to it as well. Need to find some more of these keys. Let's go grab this one. Energy drain, that's just rude. Counteract that ever so slightly, but not a lot. Grab the other key. Oh, it's back the other way. I have no energy! Shit! And it popped. Ow, ow.
This is not how bills get paid.
That was unfortunate timing. Coming from over here. There we go. One more round.
All hairy. One more round. What'd you say?
All good tea. And a second one brought up. Always nice.
Safety's off. We're kicking
Oh, I shot it just a second too soon. That was stupid of me. Could have got a key there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. There's a key.
Can't do anything about that last interference routine. You'll just have to wear it.
So we'll do these 4 conduits as these last ones, and then we'll be heading over to the Exploiter Orb. In the meantime, guys, if you are enjoying the channel, make sure you do hit that follow button to get a notification as soon as we go live. And if you want to support the channel, both the YouTube and Twitch put together, consider hitting the subscribe button. If you have got Amazon Prime, it is completely free to subscribe to a channel of your choice. And if you haven't got Amazon Prime, it's a little bit your local currency. Do it for a month, you can do it for more than a month, it's up to you. And we failed this one.
They killed the conjurer.
That was stupid of me. I need to pay a little bit more attention to killing these. This is the other reason I go to round 10, is that it gets to the point where the builds I use as just generic builds start to really fall off against these demolishers. I have to actually pay more attention. Always the Juggernauts? Not always the Juggernauts, no. They do definitely have a strength to them, but it's not always Juggernauts. It's just any demolisher we stop paying attention to at this level. There we go, that one's down. Has been on this mission. Okay. Alright, we've got stronger key carriers, which isn't really a modifier. Not a problem at all. Where's this one coming from? Over this side. On this side, oh shit. There we go. Toxin procs are getting big. Yes, they are. Oh, I didn't realize he was dead. I was focusing on the conduit. My bad. Like I say, I wish Axmati Prime didn't have the spool. Would be more my style if it was ready immediately. Yeah. Small weapons have never really been my thing either. I'm just going to pop the roar. I'm going to lose the energy anyway, so might as well pop the roar right now. I'll probably get another fight, whatever. See if I can find where this one's coming from. Ah! Nailed it. Ta-da! Alright, let's pop out. We're done here, guys. We're done here. It's time to deal with the Exploiter Orb as requested. Is there a mod to prevent the stagger on throw melees? Yeah, as Drake said, Prime Sure-Footed will do the trick, or basically any other form of stagger or status immunity.
They're back, and they're well pissed off.
Normal Sure-Footed will give you a chance at blocking it. Prime Sure-Footed is almost perfect. It's like 0.1% off perfect. That's pretty much it. That's what you're looking at. So status immunity, you can get that in various ways. Alrighty. We got a lot of neo relics there. Exactly what that farm gives you. No weapon blueprints on that one, but you can't get them every time. Prime Sure-Footed got increased to 100% flat. Oh, I thought it was still 99.99 behind the scenes. Yeah. Yeah, Prime Sure-Footed deals with the staggers as well as knockdowns. Oh, hello. You're already agile on Grendel? That wasn't a link to a look, so they're just saying it. Alright. Close up all of those. If you guys want to stick in for the Exploiter Orb, you're more than welcome to do so. It's time to go deal with that one. I'm going to bring Lavos for that. I don't need to go shooting off all around the place, so I'm going to bring Lavos. That'll do the work just fine. And I can switch over to Bazrin for the instant revives if needed. Bowls, he says. The greatest of contributions to the stream there. Alright then, let's head on over to the old Valis. Lavos, Hildrin, and Gorse. Let's go do this. I didn't catch that. Want me to be energy, battery, or gloom? Whatever you want to bring, really. I mean, I don't need energy, so. Going gloom since I mentioned Lavos. There we are then. Perfect. Can I join? Yeah, send me a message saying you want to join rather than balls, and I'll invite you. I can't remember exactly where it is. I think it's over here. I think. There you go. I think it's over there, but I'm probably wrong. Oh no, I was right. Got it in one. There we are. Perfect. So, Kencom, on the heavy attack ones, I don't know why I was using that. I don't need to use that, do I? On heavy attack weapons, it is absolutely better to use the sacrificial set because of the extra crits you get, so long as what you are using is a very high crit weapon, or at least suitably high crit. If you're using a low crit weapon, then you probably won't be getting enough benefit from that set. But yeah, for most of the ones that care about heavy attacks, you want the extra power from the sack set.
Deck 12. Most of the old SU never made it out. Legs' folks and Zood's sisters. It broke her, you know? We've all tried getting through to her, but she insists they never
So we've got
existed.
Quintus, we got Etheric, we are just waiting on Esprit. Here they come.
My sisters. Everything I hear echoes from my sisters' ears.
Let us in!
Mind.
Let us in!
Mind.
There we go.
I remember
Let's do this.
saying goodbye.
Another satisfied customer.
Can you be taxied into Profit Taker? I don't believe you can be taxied into Profit Taker.
Is the
Exploiter Orb, this one, yes, but Profit Taker, I don't think you can. I think it requires you to have a, what's it called? A weapon with a Gravity Mag to actually be able to start the mission. I think that is a limit. My pleasure, Kencom. Consider subscribing? Fair trade? Yes, I'm going to be that cheeky. Alright, she's iced the vents. So we need to grab this when it starts coming out. It is the case, Scroll Stamp, in heavy attack builds. So it has a place, just not everywhere. And I honestly think that's a good thing, because we're not overpressured into using up Umbral Formers on melees just to get that absolute max out of them. I prefer it this way around. Oh hey, some toroids, nice. Just waiting for this to come through at this moment, really. Can't do a lot until they happen. What's the difference between Exploiter Orb and Profit Taker? So Exploiter Orb is this fight here. It rewards Hildren parts as well as a specific toroid. Profit Taker rewards credits. And is done in an entirely different fashion. I lost vision of that. And I'm not on my Farmin for some reason. Great. I'll just go get some more of that. I don't know why it didn't want to put me back to my Farmin, but it didn't want to. There's one I can throw. You need to rank 5-star arrows through Profit Taker, that's right, yeah. Ah, lovely, lovely cold rocks, and lots of them. So what is the new war? The new war is to fight against the sentients when they return. Why am I not switching to the Farmin? The Farmin is the weapon I want to shoot with, not the bloody epitaph. God damn it. Alright, well that's a pain in the ass. I pick up this and the game's like, hey, you want to be using the epitaph now? I'm like, I'm forced to. And I throw it, it's like, you still want to be using the epitaph? No. What do I think about Grendel? Bit of a meme, but still very tanky. Has a place, but not much of a place. Oh my god, stop moving around so much. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I lobbed that at the vent, but I don't know how much it counts. That's part of the jank of this fight. It's trying to lob these damn canisters on an enemy that is moving around this much. It's a pain in the ass, in my opinion. Oh, someone's opened up that vent, that's good for us. A direct target weapon, not so great for it. Yo, Kencom, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel proper and enjoy your lovely new blue badge, my dude. Appreciate it. Alright, can I get this vent from here? Yes, apparently. Sweet, there we go. Cheeky stream you? Well, I have to ask. And you kindly obliged, so clearly asking is the right thing to do. It taught me a good lesson. Thank you, Gencon. Grab Thermia on your way out. These bits, yeah. Is she on her way out yet? She isn't, though. We need to... Oh, we just wait a bit at this stage, don't we? And she comes down again. Yeah, here we go. Does she go straight up, or have we got another vent to deal with? I can't remember. I can't tell if there's another vent on her. No, she goes up now. Alright, cool. Out we go. We now head up to the surface for the second stage of this janky fight. I hate on the hustle, provided the service and advice I needed. That's what I'm here for. Solver practical problems. As the advice I come across very simply says, provide value. I hope I do that for you guys. If I do, you hit the subscribe button. If I don't, you tell me what I'm doing wrong, basically. It's a fair trade. Alright, let's deal with this horrible thing. Just gonna chuck that at it and hope for the best. Grab you. Wait for her to start. Fisher. Oh, there we go. Stage 2A down, I guess. This really is a jank of a fight. So many stages of a sort. Let's grab more of these canisters. There's no animation picking them up an Archwing, but sure. We can still do it. Oh god, that threw me around. What is going on with that animation, seriously? Or lack thereof. The camera just shits itself. That right there. What is going on there?
Stop those spiders.
Again, I'm on the epitaph. I keep switching to farmin and it keeps switching me back to my secondary. This damn fight. Also, aiming in 3D is even harder. That's just going to keep happening, isn't it? I'm going to drop out and back into Archwing, see if that stops that happening. I'm going to hope it stops that happening. I know it switches to my secondary etheric. I know it does. But here's the thing. There are loads of parts of the game that do that. You pick up keys in Disruption. You pick up power cells in Excavation or Defection. You switch to your secondary. Once you've finished using the key or the power cell or whatever else, it puts you back to the weapon you're holding, which is your primary if you were using a primary, obviously. This boss fight doesn't do that. This act's different. Just because. At least this boss fight is unique and feels like a boss. I mean, yeah, the Sergeant was from an old time. It is just Etheric, it is, yeah. Expects you to shoot the canister with your secondary? Yeah, with the Epitaph, that's not happening. That's just not happening. Let me on it again. And I got the spinny again. Oh my god. Ah! Easy 2100, welcome. I swear the camera doesn't normally do that. I'm just not going to use the Archwing now. Fucking farmin. This is the horrible bit of it. It's like after I've thrown the canister, I'm not trying to shoot it even. I just want to throw the canister and it's like, use your secondary now. It's a nightmare. Just show a vid of mine? Nice! What vid was it there, Easy? No. No. None of these things. Bad. M. I like M. Yeah, it's a great video. I think you meant a few more letters there. I think the spinning happens after an animation of overheat? Maybe. We'll switch back to Archwing for a bit. There's not going to be an overheat anytime soon, so... Yeah, no spinny there. That's the thing. Let's see if it stays that way. For the foreseeable. Give me the can. There's one. Give me that. Thank you. Yeah, it does seem to be after it's been a stage cutscene, isn't it? Let's re-up that defense. Where's the arachnoids? Where are arachnoids? Ah, there they are. Oh, it survived. There we go. The capture animals on Deimos one. Ah, yeah, conservation. Not gonna lie, I still chuckle at the intro to that one. When I discovered you could just pull those Jugulus off the map, that was just too good. How's the stream handling compared to Profit Taker? That's a good question. How's the FPS looking, guys? On stream, how's the FPS looking right now, this game? This footage and whatnot. Oh, we're done. I don't need to keep fighting. We're done. Normal? All good? Solid? Well, now that is interesting, isn't it, there, Quintus? That's a good question. Thank you. Ah. There we go. Mission complete. We got a Deck 12 scene. Okay. And a Hildren chassis. Excellent. Now we need to get out of here because that's about to blow up. 2 Lazaloid toroids. Don't mind if I do. Well, someone's pet didn't get out of the way. GG. GG. It's fine unless I stand right on the fracture. It might just be a particle issue, yeah. There you are. You wanted any mission to be the Exploiter? Exploiter Orb complete. Easy also say, oh, I'm stuck on MR10. Doesn't let me do the MR11 test for some reason. I have no idea what I'll be causing that, my dude. No idea. You have to speak to Warframe customer support if you are genuinely stuck there. Get up. 18 Fist? Oh, I didn't see that. Nice, yeah, that is... I got it as well. Lovely.
Thank you.
A lot of nice pickups from that.
Yeah. Don't get used to it. Done a lot of ya.
There's a 24-hour cooldown. There is that, but that should be patently obvious if he's already done it. Weird looking disruption. Someone requested we do this mission. So we come over here, scroll. I'm always open to someone picking up a mission if they want to see something different. Oh, fancy archwings. Yeah. 1,543 spanners from VIP. Okay. Alrighty, let's head on out of here. We've done our fortune a bit. Let's just pop out. Poppity pop. Let's see where we are. We have got about 15 minutes left on today's stream, so we can go into a little bit more disruption to wrap up the end of the stream as we've been going on. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there. Wait, no, that's a popper. I actually didn't see him. I couldn't see him. I heard him, but I couldn't see him this time. That's weird. All right, so yeah, we could do some more of the disruption, or we could go into doing some relics. We could go do some fishers. What would you guys prefer? Relic fisher or more disruption? Bid Glade build? Yeah, sure. There you are. Bid's linked it for you already. Bid, you're ahead of me. Nice. There in the P there. Oh yeah, if I have a weapon equipped as well, if ever it's equipped, if you mouse over the stream, you can use the extension, the Warframe Arsenal feature. It will show you exactly what I got equipped and what mods are on it. Disruption Fisher? You know what? That sounds like a good combo. I didn't even notice that. Disruption Fisher. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, who wants to join in for the Disruption Fisher? You on mobile? Alright. If you want to be in the Disruption Fisher, just send me a message in game and I will bring you on in. Eric wants in. There we go. I clicked the wrong button. You'll be my recents, as you were just with us. I hate the fact that join and close is right next to each other. It's just so stupid, the bloody chat system. Quintus wants in. There we go. It's like close tab and close all. They shouldn't be so easily misclicked. So yeah, whilst we wait for the people to join, here is the Glade Prime I'm currently using. If I wanted to upgrade these 2 mods to max, I would then need to put in 1 more former in it, but it works as is. Works as is. Drake wants in. There you go, Drake. Could not invite, session is full. Oh, you're already here. Alright. Well, that works. That works. Let's do it. Interested to see the levels gameplay? Oh, there's plenty of it on this channel. Plenty of it. Don't normally use it for disruption, but let's do it. And I've got a load of radiants. What do we want to use here? Titania, Pangolin, Karis, Tavara, Knight. Oh, Nidus. Okay, that's not radianted. Let's make it radiant. Nidus Prime chassis. Let's do it. Alright, Esprit. I'm not going to take that one. Someone already wants to see the Lavos, and we're already voting into the mission, and you just... I know what you're trying to do. I'm going to decline that one. Have your points back. Not this time. Not this time. You've had the entire stream to do it. The entire stream. You're out of time. You'll just have to do it next time, Esprit. Right now, we're doing this. You were playing? I know you were playing. You were playing a very silly game. Game of can we pick the frame that Ken hates the most? Lo-fi to wrap up? Now that we can change. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's switch to a bit of lo-fi in the background.
Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open.
You didn't say Excalibur? Wait, Excalibur's my second least favourite frame.
You don't get the goods ever. Also,
I did get rid of Abort Mission, yeah. I realised that Abort Mission had exactly one use, and that was to be a dick. And that goes actively against rule 1 of this channel, don't be a dick. So I got rid of it. Whether intentionally or otherwise, it was always a dick move. It couldn't be anything but a dick move, so I got rid of it. Alright. Let's start killing these guys. Mark any other cure I know? I don't remember the locations of pretty much any on this tile set, sorry. If I remember one, I will mark it if I see it, but I don't think I remember many. Alright, let's get this cracking. Oh, you know what? I can grab another one of these. Now, I've been speeding through the conduits because I'm used to that, so I'm going to definitely have to carefully watch for the reactant. We need the reactant. So, don't do that white conduit. For the love of God, whoever has got the white key, do not do it. We need the reactant. These guys corrupted? These are not corrupted. Not corrupted, not corrupted. We need them corrupted! So far we have a total of sweet feckle reactant. That needs to change. You wanted some Lavos gameplay? I pretty much use Lavos without hyper focusing on the status stacking for his 4. You can absolutely go crazy ham on it to try and get the most out of it, put all the statuses on with Cedo, and that does work very, very well. I don't usually use him that way. I will just kind of speed around the map, recharge abilities where I can, pop out the 4th, just pretty much on cooldown, as long as there's enough enemies around to make it worthwhile. We'll take it from there. Atlas, I'm going to have to refund you that one as well, Mark, because we are too close to the end of the stream for me to honour that one. So I'll refund you the points. You'll have to grab it next time. Sorry, my dude. We're just too close to the end of the stream today. But I will be live again with more Warframe on Wednesday, 7 till 10 UK time. The schedule is below the stream in the well, in the schedule tab. You should see it on PC Twitch. Desktop Twitch, that is. And I'll show you exactly when. I just put that key in when we haven't got the reactant. I'm an idiot. I'm a f***ing idiot. I was too busy talking, wasn't I? But we have got enough reactants around. Okay. I'm only half an idiot. The game was generous there. I was an idiot. However, I got the boost on levels. Look at how far this goes now. Oh. Bollocks. I just can't do anything right on this round. I'm just going to shut up and just do the game. There we are. Nah. Etheric didn't focus on reactant. They had the opportunity. Well, on to the next one, I guess. Can't wait for the forthcoming Lavos augment. Oh yes, I'm definitely looking forward to the fuller details on that on release. That should be nice. Let's bring Nidus 1 again. Lesson for me. Pay a little bit more attention to when I'm plugging in a key. I straight up autopiloted there. That could have been bad for everyone. Have I got Warframe info going? I haven't got it running at the moment now. Theric also didn't grab a relic. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving this mission. We don't do that, Theric. I don't know if you've gone AFK or what, but we're leaving. GG. We just don't do that. Oh, I do know another curio location. That's good. I can point that out whilst we're here.
Time to hit the pub.
Ta-da!
You got out while you
There we are. Yeah, I haven't got Warframe info running at the moment, simply because I'll just pick up whatever's around, to be quite honest with you. I'm not hyper-focused on the plat right now. Eric has quite clearly gone AFK, and we'll just have to leave him to it. Including them bleeding out. This might forcibly extract them if they die before... Yeah, they'll be dead, and then we extract. That might force them to extract as well. Hopefully so in that case. Yep, there it is, the forced extract. Cool, out we go. Don't know what's happened there, hope you're okay, Etheric. But yeah, just won't be continuing on that. That's not good for anyone. So we'll restart that mission. I'll drop and re-invite Quintus and Drake. There's Drake. There's Quintus. Oh, we got room for one more if anyone else wants to join in. Etheric saying, F my ASP. Internet cut out, was it? Fair do. Did you want to join back in then? I don't know if that's you can join back in if you're on mobile data to say that and can't stick around. Yeah, I'm on a hotspot. Lol. Alright. Anyone else want to take the spot then? If they're on emergency internet at the moment. Otherwise, I'll just put this to public. Yes, no, yes, yes, no. Gonna go play Conclave? Okay, you're going away now. No one plays Conclave, seriously. We'll go public then. He's fine. Olympus. Let's give it one more round. Let's see. Nidus. Fingers crossed for the Nidus on this one. Let's do the prediction. That's the whole point of us doing it. Fisher, wasn't it? So, because we are on a Fisher, the question is then, will I pick a silver reward? Simple yes or no prediction. Out to everyone there. Will I be picking a silver reward? Now, obviously if a gold pops up, I'm more likely to go for the gold than I am a silver. And if there are no silvers, then I literally cannot pick one. So it is a gamble. Could go either way. We got 3 Radiant Relics, so that's a pretty high chance of us getting a gold there as well. So, take your channel points and make a gamble. We've got a lot, and I do mean a lot, gambled on yes. Over 10,000. So if you gamble even a small amount on no, you've got a good payout looking your way. Unless you gamble a lot, in which case it kind of out, doesn't it? Yeah, you've only got a few seconds. Grab those channel points. You hit the blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window. You can jump in with 10. You can jump in with 10,000. It's up to you. Like someone did.
You don't get goods ever.
Alright, predictions closed.
So the bleeders and
We'll see who's the winner.
Protector will try to kill ya.
Let's do this.
Give that console the old
Just as a caveat, if I screw up and somehow don't actually have the ability to pick a reward, if I don't get all the reactant, that won't count. The whole, do I pick silver? It's only if I actually have a reward to pick will it count.
conjure keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock 'em down.
Enemies over here. Turning them inside out. I hope Drake put something on though so we can get his VIP. Maybe. We will have to see, won't we? Alright, there's our first key. Speed straight to that objective and we're good to go.
Customer.
Demo unit
You did? Alright then. So who gambled a lot on yes then? That was Beard. Okay, alright. That's a high gamble there, Beard. I respect it. Hello, Riggs Official. How are you doing today? And that's that guy blacked. The accents. Let's make my way towards that, because yes, please. Please take anything other than silver so I can buy VIP. Drake, part of the gamble is you don't know what it's going to be. If I guaranteed it, then nah. Is there a platinum giveaway? There absolutely is. Yeah, it's open to all platforms. All you need to do is redeem the platinum giveaway option on the channel points. That's the blue spanner at the bottom of your chat window. Prediction gonna be rigged? It's gonna be what it gonna be. I haven't got Warframe info open, so basically if I see a gold that is at least clearly more desirable than the silver, so no openly desirable silver, I'll be picking the gold. Likewise, if there's no gold, I'm not going to put that key in. If there's no gold, then between the silvers and the bronze would have to be really good to pick to beat out the silver. Hello, Crazy Scotsman. How you doing? And don't start the key. I'm not starting the key, Quintus. I just said it. It's fine. It's fine. I ain't starting the key. Getting reactant. Because in this mission, you have to slow down to wait for the reactor to spawn, which is one of the reasons I don't normally do disruption fishes. I don't like having to slow down gameplay just for the game to finish loading in the enemies that it could load at any time. That always annoys me. Defense does it, interception does it, disruption does it, but you have absolutely no issue on things like exterminate and capture. It's weird. What are we farming in disruption? Right now, we are doing the last Void Fisher of the day. But we've been just doing loads of the different disruptions because I just enjoy the mission, to be honest. We tried getting Beard Gorse, didn't succeed. We tried getting the Icarus Mix Ultra for others, didn't succeed. Kind of a trend there.
The relic has been cracked open.
Alright, I've got my reactant, which means there's enough on the map, so hop to it, guys. Go get it.
demo unit incoming.
There's enough of it around.
Near the conduit.
I don't care that one guy's on 7. There's enough of it around. There we are, everyone's on 10. We're fine. Where's this demolisher coming from? Ain't hearing it. It's over there, and it's been caught.
Going home yet.
Easy peasy.
Not here.
Keris is kind of a mean weapon. I mean, it carried me when I was a newer player. I got it so easily. I got it in my very first mission of disruption on Earth. Didn't even understand how lucky I was at the time. I just got it. Avara Prime is the one to pick there, so it is a silver. It is a silver pick. And we're going to call it there. I'm sorry, Drake. You gambled, and this is what happens when you gamble. Will I pick a silver reward? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. That's the way the cookie crumbles, my dude. But don't you worry, you'll have plenty more channel points throughout the next stream and the raid that's upcoming.
Right.
You just wanted VIP? You'll be there in a moment. Don't you worry, you'll be there in a moment. Next stream, no problem.
We've got as much as
You got it then.
we are a
4 radiant relics and only a silver? I know. Only 1 silver. That was rough. Ah, Beard, you can't be VIP. VIP means you lose your mod status, though. Can't be doing that. Hello, Dammy. Alrighty tighty. So that does wrap it up on that side of things. So we have got the Platinum Raffle going. If you haven't yet grabbed yourself a ticket, now's the time to do so because I'm going to be closing it in a moment to do the draw. Someone's going to be a winner here. They might not be here right now, but someone here is going to be a winner. Let's just drop out of that squad. You won this emote from Bet on Yes? Well, there you go. Sometimes you're a winner. That's the way to do it. Two Power 2s grab themselves a platinum giveaway ticket. What if no one wins? Esprit, what's with the impossible questions? Drake say, last time I went for VIP, it got bought when I was 300 away. Plus I'll miss the next 2 streams due to work. Oh, how far away are you currently now, Drake? How far away are you? Because you gambled 1,000 on that just now. So what, are you 1,500 away? 2,000? 20,000? $2,435. Alright. Beard, however, is feeling charitable. VIP has been redeemed for Muzzle Drake. That's not usually how it works, but you know what, Beard? We'll go with it. We'll go with it. There we are. I've given VIP to Muzzle Drake 92. There we are. Just kidding. Just kidding. Muzzle Drake, you are now a VIP of the channel. I know it's 93. I know. I'm messing. I'm messing. With that, as is the standard rule with the VIP option, as Drake hinted to there, every time it is picked, it goes up. So that is now 29k. Boom. It is done. Welcome to the VIP club, Drake. I would say well deserved, but you didn't actually purchase it yourself, so mostly deserved. Mostly. Mostly deserved. Steep? It's supposed to be steep, Esprit. It's literally VIP. If you are not there early, then you have to be there lots to make up for it. That's how it works. You got very close. You did indeed get very close. You did. You did. I appreciate it. And besides, you've been with us for the Among Us streams for the weeks on end as well, so, you know, I have no issue with Beard handing that one over to you. No issue at all. Now we can save up for Extract All. Yeah, one day that's coming. If you think about it, one day, the VIP is going to cost more than Extract Everything, and that's going to be a really weird day. I think someone's going to pick Extract All before the VIP gets that far, though, Quintus. I do think so, that way. Because there are other VIPs already saving towards it. Extract Everything. I know what you guys are waiting for. I know. Alright, on that note, I am now going to close the Platinum giveaway. So that will be all the tickets in. If you haven't got it now, well, tough shit. I've given you plenty enough time. Quite frankly, I don't care anymore. Let's go grab the list of names. There we go. Let's have a copy of all of that into the spinner. Get it ready for y'all. And here we are. This is the list of all the names. We have got 57 of you in here today. That's a lot of names. That's a lot of people in for a chance to win it. Only one of you is going to get it, though. Only one. The winner today of the Platinum giveaway, for being part of the stream, is going to be... I am shook, I think that says. I am shook. Congratulations. I see how close that was there to Muscle Drake once again. Drake got some magic on it. It's that close on everything today. But I am shook. Congratulations, you are today's winner. I will send you a message in just a moment here on Twitch. I'll need to have your Warframe username and your platform in order to get this sorted out there for you. But absolutely. Congratulations, my dude. To everyone else who has been part of the stream today as well, thank you very, very much for joining in. But don't go anywhere just yet. We are indeed going to be going over to another stream, because I like to do a raid for the Warframe streams, always. Can we convert plat to spanners? No, you can't, Zucker. What you can do, however, is if you see a channel point option you want to use that you do not have the spanners for, so long as it is not a giveaway or VIP, you can use bits in place of that. Take a 0 off the end, that's a decent value then. If it's the raffle or if it's VIP, those are simply not eligible for bits. You can't buy your way into those. Raffle for legal reasons, VIP because... no, that's why. That's why. But for everything else, if you want to use bits for it instead of spanners, go right ahead. That's absolutely fine. Because that's you supporting the stream, and I'm down with that. So extract all is 50k bits. I mean, if you really want to buy your way to that, go ahead. If you really want to just drop 50k bits on that, you be my guest. And I will complain quite happily all the way to the door. I would be very satisfied with that amount of generosity there, because that would be, well, that would be something else. That would be something else. $5,000? I wish that was $5,000. I wish. 1 bit is 1 US cent. So 50,000 bits, if you were to drop that, would be $500 US. You guys pay slightly more to actually buy them because that's Twitch's cut, but I get 1 US bit. That's 1 US cent per bit. Yeah. It's slightly less than that if you use inbuilt options as well, so things like the sound alerts here on stream. If you trigger one of the sound alerts for bits, I get a fraction of that based on the agreement with the app provider, but otherwise, yeah. That's what it comes down to. 1 bit, 1 US cent. Nice and easy math that way. But now, that aside, as I said, the giveaway has been declared. It's time for us to raid on over to another part of the Warframe community. Let's see, who are we going to give a little bit of love to? I'm going to pop us on the intermission screen. Give us a nice personal up close here. Who are we going to go and give a raid to? No one I'm following is live, which is a bit odd. Either my following thing is broken or no one I'm following is live. Could be either way. Is he even in the chat? Sometimes people have to go away, Derek. They might not be in the chat right now, but I'll be in touch with them. And they have a couple days to respond. Let's see. Who do we want to give a raid on over to? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Engineer Riven Roll. This is actually the Tenocon background. Yeah, this was the recent Tenocon one, and I just like it. Oh god, I've got something right deep in my eye now. Bollocks. I was about to get it out there. There we are. Yeah, this is from Tenocon. I just like the look of it. It's a nice shade of purple. As you say, Riven purple. It just looks pretty. I like it. That's why I chose it. You know what? Let's go over to Zion Zeta. It's been a hot minute. We're going to Zion Zeta. I'm just going to get past the adverts because there is always adverts in the way. And then we're going to go say hi. So don't any one of you go and ruin it. That'll just be rude. What's the difference between a stone and a rock? So a rock is a composition of 1 or more minerals, which has been formed into a solid lithograph or lithostructure, basically meaning it's formed into solid substance. So that makes it a rock. Stone, on the other hand, is a colloquial reference to hardened material. So stone does not reference directly rock, just hardened material. It is the colloquial term. Alright, I've got past the adverts. It's time for us to go. Thank you very much for joining in on the stream here today, guys. It has been wonderful once again, and I will see you next time on Wednesday for yet more Warframe. That's all from me. As always, fight well today. And yes, there are soft rocks.